Luck is officially turned around, guys. We are back, baby. We are fucking back. We're back. Classic.
That's right. We're back on Pub Sports Radio for the Thursday night live bet stream of the Denver Broncos and Kansas City Chiefs, hosted by Pimp Slap, P.O.D. himself, Mike M. Can you feel it? Because strap in, as he has an assortment of guests joining him throughout the night with the best chat in the damn game.
Can you feel the tension? I can. I can feel it down in my plums.
We are back. Welcome to another edition of Thursday Night Live. We got a game tonight. We got them Kansas City Chiefs against the Denver Broncos. And you saw it early. We're back. I can feel it. I'm excited. We got a game here tonight, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We got a ton of guests lined up for this evening. And I can't wait. I'm excited to cover this game. I got a lot of spots to share with everybody. We got some guys that are going to come on that you've known from the past. We got some guys that are going to make their first time debut on the Thursday Night Live. But what we do is we win. Let's go back and just rehash a little bit. I always like to look forward, but it's important to know what we've been working with. We got a 15-1 same game parlay 2 weeks ago. We cashed that 10-1 spot last week in the first quarter. And we're going to do it again today. I got a same game parlay cooked up for everybody. You know, I got a couple of spots I made pregame. I'll make sure to share those as well. And of course, we'll get into it with our guests. Going to be a great night tonight. So make sure you guys are ready to roll. Of course, we do all this with the chat. It's nothing without the chat. So you guys, we want to see what you're on in that chat. Make sure that you put those plays out there so that we can talk about them. We can tell you guys live spots, pregame spots. We're going to cover it all tonight. We got a lot to cover, but before we get into it, I'm going to raise a glass. Thursday Night Live is here. I wait all week for this one here. It's my opportunity to sit in the captain's chair and share with you guys a lot of fun for the evening. So here's to everybody that showed up here tonight already early. We're on our way. Let's have a quick drink, and then we will get into business. So good. So good. Let's go. Let's talk about this game here. So what a game we're going to have. You know, we're kind of in and out of great opportunities, and I think this one here is going to be nothing short of a good spot. So as we look at this game, as we get ready for this thing here, you know, the word of the day has been wind. We see wind in the forecast, and boy, do we ever. It's going to pick up. You know, at kickoff, weather-wise, we're going to have a 78-degree day. Should be nice, but there's that 15-mile-per-hour wind. There's going to be some rain in the forecast, and as we move into the 10 o'clock hour East Coast time, the wind gust should be picking up to 23 miles an hour with, again, rain expected throughout the evening. So, you know, as I look at this weather and I start thinking about things like rain, you know, quarterbacks are used to that kind of stuff. You know, the game plan, they're certainly comfortable with dealing in the elements. The question becomes the wind, and that's where everything kind of goes haywire. So with regards to the wind tonight, we're going to certainly keep our eyes on that. You know, we see that, you know, Russell Wilson certainly has been struggling passing the ball to begin with, but that aside, Kansas City certainly has not been covering spreads at home, and we'll talk more about that here as we get into it. But wind is certainly going to be a factor tonight, and that'll be on our minds. We do have an injury report as well. Let me pull it up here and give you guys the lowdown. Several ins, several outs here. The Broncos are starting to get a little bit more healthy. They've got, you know, 3 big adds back to the lineup here. They got Frank Clark, their offensive linebacker, back. He was sick this week, and who knows if that's going to spread around the locker room. Their defensive tackle, DJ Jones, had a knee injury earlier this season. He's been kind of nursing it through practice this week, but he should be back as well. And their offensive linebacker, Baron Browning, with a knee, is going to be out today. So a couple of situations there for those guys to manage and monitor. Big news, though, on the Broncos front. They get Greg DeLuce back. Greg DeLuce hasn't played since back in week number 1. He's been nursing a hamstring injury for the last 4 weeks, and certainly going to be a factor for the Broncos. Anytime you can add another weapon to the offense, especially in a win game where they're going to be struggling to get that ball down the field, that could potentially be a big add for them. On the Chiefs side of things, you guys have heard about Travis Kelce. You know, he had his ankle taped up really heavy on practice on Wednesday, and he was limited the last couple of days for practice. So that being said, he is in the lineup. He's slated to be in. Another big in that they have is their defensive end, George Karlaftis. He's got a hamstring issue that has been taking place all season. That being said, they decided to put him on kind of a pitch count tonight. So as far as the pitch count's concerned, you know, we expect him to be back in the game, be ready to roll, but he's certainly going to be limited. And doesn't really concern me. I mean, the Chiefs have kind of been doing their thing regardless of whether he's in the lineup or not. Somehow their punter had a knee injury as well, Tommy Townsend. He's questionable. I expect him to play tonight as well. So it looks like another big in for the Denver Broncos, which I think will contribute to the overall number on this game, is, Javonte Williams coming back, a running back coming back in for those Denver Broncos. Their safety, Justin Simmons, should be back as well. A couple of big moves there on that defensive side, specifically for those Broncos. They're going to need all hands on deck to be able to fight and contend against your boy, Patrick Mahomes. We'll see what he can get the job done here. I did take a couple of pregame spots as well. I want to make sure to cover those for you guys before we dive into our guests. I was big on this teaser. I've been firing off teasers. I would say the last maybe 6 or 7 games have been incredibly profitable on the teaser front for me. I'm going to go back to it as well here tonight. Let's talk about it. Let's get the elephant out of the way here. The big elephant in the room is these unders, these prime time unders. And certainly no doubt tonight looks like an under spot, especially with those elements in the wind. It's going to be tough to make deep ball passes down the field. Thursday night football unders over their last 36 games are 24-12 to the under. I think a couple of things contribute to that under. First and foremost, you got teams on short rest, right? They don't have a lot of time to prep. They're kind of on this mini bye. They get the extra break as they prepare for the following week. Their schedules kind of get a little distorted. And these guys really don't like, as NFL players, Thursday night games. We see it in the lack of production in offense. Yeah, we'll see the anomaly where there's a big score fest, but tight matchups. Guys are trying to get out of this thing, not get injured. They're trying to get their guys that have been injured back in. And that certainly has been a situation where it's contributed to those unders. Now let's take a look at Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson, prime time Russell Wilson. I couldn't believe it. 0-9 to the under in primetime games for Russell Wilson. Not just 0-9, but you guys know I like to talk about margins. We got a margin spot here with this under and Russell Wilson. 0-9 to the under. They're getting under that total by 14 points. I mean, that's 2 touchdowns that are coming up short in the long grand scheme of things here, which I think is going to fall strictly on that Denver side of things. How do I look at Denver? Well, I see Denver 0-11-1. Coming off a game where they scored 19 or more points off a total in that current game, that's 38 points or higher. Fits the mold tonight. Denver 0-11-1. On the flip side of things, we have not seen Kansas City cover a a full game spread in what feels like the last 2 seasons. So add that to a limited slate, a short slate. I think the elements are really perfect tonight for that under. When we look at this thing here, my first play that I kicked off tonight, I took Kansas City -4. I dropped that under 57.5 in that teaser. Again, I just like the idea of putting almost a touchdown on that total where it looks like it's going to go under regardless. But I don't want to lay 10.5 with those Kansas City Chiefs here in a spot where, they struggle to cover spreads at home. They're in a situation where, they want to get through this week just as much as the next guy. Their studs and their stars are banged up. They want to get out of here quickly. And I think 4 is an admirable number. I think they can get this game by a touchdown. I did not want to get to that 10.5. Now, does that change live betting as we watch the pace of the game? You bet your ass. And that's what these live betting streams are all about. We find a way to capitalize when we look at these totals. When we're looking at unders, we get that best of the numbers. Sometimes we're 10, 15 points higher than where those games finish. Same thing on sides. When we find those sides, we find a way to get there as well. So I'm going to start my card off with the Kansas City -4. I've got that game under 57.5. I'm going to give you guys a couple of props, and I've got a same game parlay. I like to keep firing these things out. We've been winning. Why wouldn't I continue to put the pedal to the metal and try to smash these bookies right in the face? So I started off here with the prop here. 2 props that I got out of this game. It's kind of a single isolated spot. It's Jerick McKinnon. If you've watched the Kansas City Chiefs, this guy comes out of nowhere, and he just finds a way to be nothing but productive. In fact, in terms of production, he's going up against these Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos, and this is why I like McKinnon, he's a dual threat backfield guy. Denver Broncos are 27th in the NFL facing a running back against the pass. So, I look at that, and then I kind of broke it down further, and I said, let me look at this game, and how does he fare in a competition, a divisional competition against the Broncos? He's nothing but productive. His last 2 games against Denver, he put up 56 total yards and 112 total yards. His last season against the Denver Broncos, he had 12 catches, 17 targets out of the backfield. Unbelievable for a running back situation. He's been able to find the end zone 4 times against the Denver Broncos. So I like 2 spots here for Jerick McKinnon. I've got Jerick McKinnon's rushing and receiving yards over 27.5. I got that at minus 110. I also got him to get a touchdown. Jerick McKinnon touchdown at plus 290. So I'm going to take a couple of touchdown swings here. I know it's a projected low scoring spot, but I don't think Kansas City is going to be the ones that struggle to find the end zone. Another spot that I do like here, kind of looking at this win, I was looking at this total and I started breaking down, where does this thing happen? Early in the game, Russell Wilson's effective. I'll say productive. I don't know if I'll say productive or effective. Let me take a step back. Russell Wilson, first quarters and first halves, he finds a way to contribute to the offense. When the pressure gets put on, we know he tends to slack and slide off. So that coupled with what we see Mahomes does week in and week out and his effectiveness, effective and productive, the dual threat there. I'm going to go to this first quarter. I see the first quarter over 7.5. It's minus 128 right now. So over 7.5 is minus 128. There's other books out there that are 8.5 and 9.5. So make sure you shop around. But I like a touchdown and a field goal in this first quarter. As the game contributes, as the game moves forward, as the wind gets moving down the line, I think we're going to start to see some question marks about how the ball gets, tossed around the field. We're going to see a lot of dink and dunks. We're going to see a lot of short passes to try to find a way to get it done. But I think that we do see some scoring in this first quarter, which will also contribute to my looks for these live total unders. So McKinnon rushing and receiving over 27.5, touchdown at plus 290. And I've got that over in the first quarter at 7.5. Really quick, and then I'm going to jump into some of our guests as well here. I know they're packed up in the back, and I want to make sure that you guys can hear everybody's breakdowns. I'm just going to fire this out really fast, and I'll post it in the chat, and then we'll bring on some of our guests. I've got a quick little 11-to-1 same-game parlay, and a couple of these spots that we talked about, I'll share a little bit more of the breakdown. I've got the Kansas City money line. I've got Russell Wilson over 31.5 pass attempts. He hits this mark consistently. And I feel like in this spot here, I expect Kansas City to take this first half and really slap them boys around. I think it's going to force Russell Wilson to pass that ball around. He's going to want to pass it early to be effective before the wind picks up. And then I think when they're down in the second half, they're not going to have any choice but to pass it. So Russell Wilson over 31.5 passing attempts. I've got that McKinnon over 27.5 rushing and receiving yards. I'm double dipping. I don't like the double dip. I just feel like that's such a strong opportunity tonight for McKinnon. I went with a Cortland Sutton over 3.5 receptions. I don't think Cortland Sutton's been effective for squat this season. I know because I've got him on my bench in a fantasy league. But what I do know is when you look at the star guy, the opportunity, there's two guys out there. There's Jerry Jeudy and there's Cortland Sutton. Yeah, the tight end's back for those boys on that side of the house. But as far as Denver's concerned, I think Cortland Sutton over 3.5 receptions, whether they're short, long, whatever the case may be, seems like good money. And then I took a little stab here for another anytime touchdown guy. I went with Rashee Rice touchdown to round out the card. So I've got Kansas City money line, Russell Wilson over 31.5 passing attempts, McKinnon over 27.5 rushing receiving yards, Sutton over 3.5 receptions, and the Rashee Rice touchdown. That's a plus 1,100. That's an 11-to-1 same game parlay. We'll monitor that progress throughout the evening. But I've said enough. I'm going to take a step back. I want to bring on one of the hardest working guys in Pub Sports Radio. One of the hardest working guys in YouTube. This man is now part of the Ice Guys. The Ice Guys are live because the NHL is back. That is one of my favorite hockey shows to watch. He brings on guests that are former NHL guys, current gamblers, and it's just a lot of fun to watch their breakdown and their analysis.
Keep firing, assholes!
Without further ado, let me bring on Ian Cameron Bavano. How are you, brother?
Hey, don't think I didn't notice there was a certain Mike M's in the chat earlier today on that Ice Guys show. Appreciate the kind words. Good to be with you. Yeah, that was Jason Williams. He was a great guest. A long time he played in the NHL on the Ice Guys show today. Let's try to make some money here on this NFL game, though. It's an interesting one, Denver and Kansas City. We'll see how it transpires. I'm really going light on this game pregame. I do have about 4 or 5 props that I like, but that's about it. I think it's a tricky game. It's hard as far as the total goes for me. I think the side, I could only take Kansas City. But Kansas City's track record as a double-digit favorite long-term, Mike, hasn't been great. And their offense is just not nearly as explosive as we've seen it in the past. They're more of a short to intermediate throwing offense. They're more of a run-the-football offense now. They don't push pace anymore. There's not been that big, explosive, big play offense like we've seen. So It's why I think it's probably going to be close to the number if you ask me, but I just don't have the heart to take Denver with everything I've seen from them. They're a mess. The defense can't stop anybody. You're talking about the 32nd run defense in the NFL, dead last in rushing yards per game and rushing yards per carry allowed. And that's not good when you're going to have to deal with Isaiah Pacheco here of Kansas City. And then with the total, I can't bet Denver games under with that bad defense. But Kansas City's not exactly an over team. They're a methodical, time-consuming drives. There's going to be some wind in the forecast tonight at Arrowhead Stadium. So I think the total's very tricky. I think if you got the total early at 51 and bet it under, I think you got a pretty good bet there and a good number. Yeah. But then you look at it going all the way down to 47 and a half. It's getting a little low considering how bad the defense is, but there is some wind in the forecast. Don't have a strong opinion on that total. As far as the props, Mike, I'll throw them out right now. We've got both quarterbacks over their rushing yards prop, because I think it might be one of those games where we see a little bit less emphasis on, step back drops and throwing it every single time. Our guy in the chat here mentioned Rashee Rice as well. I like that. I like what he's thinking there. Nasty Nate with Rashee Rice. He's on him first touchdown. I like Rashee Rice over 29 and a half, 30 and a half receiving yards. Most books have it at around that number. I think he's definitely going to be more of that reliable option here for the Kansas City Chiefs tonight and Patrick Mahomes. And then the one I like the most is probably Isaiah Pacheco, combination rushing and receiving yards for him over 89 and a half. I think it's a Pacheco game. When you think about how bad the Denver run defense is, when you think about how Andy Reid and the Chiefs have committed to running the football a lot more this year, and there's some wind in the forecast, which means maybe they're not as enamored with throwing the ball quite as much as normally Patrick Mahomes might. So I think it's a Isaiah Pacheco game, running the ball, getting his rush attempts, and also, those little dump off passes and screen passes as well, which Pacheco's capable of. So rushing and receiving yards for Isaiah Pacheco over 89 and a half. That's about it. It's a very light game for me betting wise, Mike.
Pacheco, I love that shit, Ian. Let me jump in as I'm the voice from the gods. I think he'd get that on the ground personally, and adding that in the receiving is cool. But dude, what did we see Breece Hall do? And he didn't have a quarterback to even freaking stretch the defense out. If Pacheco even gets 10 touches, the dude should average 8-9 yards a carry.
I agree. So I think Pacheco props are the way to be tonight. Absolutely, 100%.
And the Rice TD, love it as well too, Nate. That's definitely. I think it's a Pacheco Rice type of day.
So I'm trying to write these down here and keep track of everybody's plays. I got to do a better job so that I can recap for when the guys drop off here. So you said quarterback. You said rushing yards over for the quarterbacks.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I'll give you Russell Wilson for Denver over 18 and a half rushing yards minus 110. That FanDuel is what I got with that. Look, he ran the football a lot last week against the Jets. Now the Jets have a front seven that can really flush the quarterback out of the pocket. That played some part in it, but Kansas City does now with Jones and company. So I would expect Wilson's going to be, and it's a division game, right? Primetime game. He's not going to want to look like a joke out there throwing the ball and making mistakes. If he's got an opportunity to run, he showed he was capable of it last week. So, and then Mahomes as well, over 20 and a half rushing yards for him, Mike, at minus 112. Rashee Rice, Kansas City, over 29 and a half receiving yards, minus 140. That's what I ended up locking it in at BetMGM. I know some books have 30 and a half, 31 and a half. So shop around, see what you can find with that. And probably my favorite is the one I just mentioned, Isaiah Pacheco, over 89 and a half rushing and receiving yards, minus 115.
And to go in with your Russell Wilson real quick, something I've learned about him betting him live, when he goes down, he runs a lot more. So, I mean, if he's down in the game at the half, it's always a good look because he's to run.
I want to give the chat a look through here because I see a lot of great plays out there. But you mentioned something that I'd be remiss not to talk about here. We talk a lot about what's coming up here in March, right? We know Pubapalooza 3 is right around the corner. It's going to be here before you know it. And something to know about Texas is their books and there's some constraints that they have. So when Babano talks about line shopping, certainly you should be doing that. But if you haven't had the opportunity to open up a book that we can play with down in Texas, make sure you start doing that now. It doesn't have to be a ton of money that you drop in there, but you can catch some free bonuses if you're not set up already. You can get your rollovers out there. You can get those all out of the way, and you can start to plant some seed money over the next 6 months to let that bloom and flourish so that you've got assets to play with when we're down there in Texas. So very important to take a look at some of those
what
factors.
Mike is telling you to do is to go over to Bet Online and use promo code PubSports, guys. You're going to get a match deposit on your first deposit. You're going to be able to use that book while you're in Texas. So go support Pub Sports, use that promo code, and, put a stack in there, get a stack back. All you got to do is turn it to Bitcoin, and it's real easy these days, guys. If you don't know how to turn money into Bitcoin, they do it on the Cash Apps and the Venmo for you.
Look, you don't have to do a ton of betting on the program now. Throw some $10 bets out there. Those will build up. You'll have hundreds. You'll have 200s. You'll have 500s. By the time you get to Texas, you'll have over $1,000 in the account to work with. You'll be plush with cash, and the live bets will be flying around. I've seen what those guys do on stream. I'm excited to be a part of that this year, and I just want to make sure everybody starts planning ahead because it moves so quickly. We're already in October. We're already a quarter of the way through the NFL season. So, things move so fast that you got to make sure you take advantage and start planning ahead. And no better time than now to make sure that you get some of those opportunities. Line shopping is key. Babano, especially in the prop game. I mean, look at some of these. I'll transition a little bit when we talk about hockey. Yep. I know you're a big hockey guy with the prop bets. Yep. Some of these anytime goal scorers will go from, you'll get you'll get plus 170s on some books. You'll get plus 310s on other books. So make sure you take advantage of those opportunities. If you are going to take the prop, you might as well get as much money out of it as you can. I love prop betting these days now, especially with the abundance of markets that are out there. But it's up to you guys to line shop and make sure if you don't have a tool that kind of gives that to you and shows you where those numbers are, that you take a few minutes if you're going to put your money on the line to get that done. But that aside, we got a big night tonight. We don't just have the NFL, Babano. We've got Phillies, Red October, facing those Atlanta Braves. That's going to be a lot of fun here. We'll be certainly watching that game. They
become their nemesis, Mike, haven't they? I mean, the Atlanta Braves are clearly in Philly's head.
Ranger Suarez is the Braves' daddy. Who's your daddy, man?
Sean who made it onto the stream after this Dodgers disappointment too. What a
bro! You know how much money I made off of those bum ass Dodgers, bro. At the end of the day, bro, at least I made money. But I'll wear my Dodgers jersey to it. My head's tattooed Charger bolts with Dodger blue. So that's my fucking team. Did I expect them to win a World Series? No. Did I expect us to get swept by the Diamondbacks? No. But I can no longer back my guy Clayton Kershaw anymore. I can no longer say anything good about him. I have to let people just beat him up, bash him, and do whatever they want, and I have to take it. I can no longer say, but he's the Peyton Manning of the MLB. He's the greatest regular season.
That's great.
That's what he is. At the end of the day.
While we have some time, we talked baseball. I had to double check because my eyes were deceiving me. But no, in fact, we got our baseball guy backstage, and I want to give him an opportunity here. We're talking football. I want to hear what plays he has for football. We're also talking baseball, and we're going to get into some hockey as well. Nobody said we can't talk about all these sports tonight. It's a great night to be alive. So without further ado, I want to bring this guy on, Dabby Cadabra. He's got the blowtorch is out. He's doing something back there. But Dabby, how are you, brother?
I'm good, man. I got done with my lessons. I got done with my lessons early. I told you when I was home, I'd be here for you. So here I am, man.
I saw you back there. I was like, holy shit, he's here. I'm excited to see you, brother. Thanks for coming out tonight.
Man, of course, man. Any chance to get up here and get on stage with you and Ian and talk football, baseball, a little hockey, I can't miss that, man. I'm excited to be here. Shout out to you guys in the chat, man. I see this chat is rocking, man. You got North Ender up there, Mark, Bill, Rocco Rogers, Justin dropping his stacks play of the day, Riley RBI plus 150. All you guys, man. Of course I had to show up. Mike, what you think, man?
Well, yeah, that's exciting. Now it's a stream. So, that being said, we do have some guys that have some picks in the chat out there. So let's give those a rundown. And then I want to hear some spots that you're looking at as well, Dabby. But we'll start out with our guy, Brandon the Great. It looks like he says Willie Gay, a quarter sack is plus 310. That seems like good money out there. We move on down the line here. We've got, let's see, Deacon Mike says Jerick McKinnon to score 2 or more touchdowns in Kansas City to win at plus 2,000. If we've seen anything, we've seen the multi-touchdown factors. I think it seems like all these primetime games long, we saw Kittle pop in 3. Kittle had, his over receptions was 3.5 a week ago. He had 3. This is over receptions, but he had 3 touchdowns on those 3 receptions. So talk about effectiveness. Multi-touchdown spots are certainly where it's at. Jerick McKinnon, Deacon Mike, is one of those guys that's very capable of getting the job done. Let me keep rolling. I know our guy Spenny had some things going on out there. He can't make it tonight. He's got to treat the lady, and that's what keeps things right. So that aside, he did give us some touchdown props. We know he is the touchdown guru. He's got Mims plus 700, Judy plus 250, Ross plus 1,000, Watson plus 550, and he likes Pacheco at 2 touchdowns or more at 2 touchdowns plus at plus 390 as well. So there's our touchdown props from our guy Spenny. Penny, you guys know the deal. If you follow this show, he's been cashing at an alarming rate. He only needs to hit a couple to be effective. Our guy Nasty Nate, Pacheco over 2.5 receptions at plus 129. Babano nailed that thing and talked a little bit about his dual threat capability out of that backfield. He is absolutely their number one. Although they run a carousel with like 3 guys in that backfield, Pacheco. They drafted that guy high for a reason, and they've been finding a way since they drafted him to make him an effective part of the game. Mark gave a couple of huge donos the other day. Want to recognize Mark as far as 47 over under now in Vegas, freaking Twilight Zone. Same thing again, Mark. We see it all the time. We got these guys. This 47 seems to be that number that Vegas doesn't know what the hell is going to happen. So they kind of peg it at that 47, and we find a way to see those games end up coming under anyhow. So again, appreciate everybody dropping in the chat. Everybody throw those picks out there. Let's see what it looks like. I see Nasty Nate said Rashee Rice first touchdown at plus 900. Dalvin and Cal, all teaser. He likes Denver plus 17.5 and the over 39. He got it a couple days ago. Grit and grind. McKinnon over 2 receptions. McKinnon 1 touchdown. I think that's the same game parlay, but maybe not, because that McKinnon touchdown spot looks certainly juicy. And of course, our guy Stacks with his POD. Man, Justin, you've been sharing this thing week in and week out. We appreciate it. Stacks POD, Austin Riley, RBI plus 150. The record 78 and 84, but this guy's a grinder. He's been winning day in and day out. I'll tell you my disappointment. I had a huge RBI card last night. I had a bunch of spots in there. Austin Riley just couldn't get it done. And then in the 9th inning, I see Austin Riley hits it. And I'm like, did he get it? Did he get it? No, it was a base hit. So, yeah, he's probably due to get the job done as well.
I got to throw this in there, Mike. Is Matt Olson going to show up in this series for Atlanta too?
I hope after the 5th inning. Yeah. Hopefully after the 5th inning.
This amazing year. He's done dick all in this series right now.
I know Sharpie and Razor Sharp picks are both on that first 5 under 4.5 in that Phillies game. Yeah. And Razor Sharp, I don't want to steal his thunder. I saw him in here. I know he's got some things going on tonight as well, but he's got his $400 gambler's first glance on that Phillies first 5 under 4.5. So, you tuned into a football stream, but my goodness, there's so many spots out here with so many guys giving great looks that it's be remiss not to mention them. We're all trying to pad our bankrolls, and whether it be this game, that game, or the other game, we're trying to get it done. And speaking of that, Dabby, what are your thoughts, brother? You got some looks for us? NFL, NBA, NHL?
Baseball first, since it cracks off in like 10 minutes. You're muted.
You're muted here, Dabby.
That didn't take too long. I was also looking at that.
Never change.
I was also looking at that West Virginia Houston game, looking for a live bet there. But yeah, man, I wouldn't do anything but go under with these 2 pitchers on the mound in this playoff game. Anybody who's looked at the numbers, Strider owns the Phillies, and Suarez has just been, on a mission. If you watch last game, I don't know he only got 3 2/3. I think I don't have it in front of me. Hold on. I think he went 3 2/3. I think they might. I mean, he'll get a little bit of leeway here. I think they might extend him a little further here. I think we could see a full 4 or 5 innings out of him. I think both starters here have a good start. So I think the first 5 under would be the best play there. Maybe I lean Braves just a little bit, but at the price, I don't see, at minus 150, I don't really want to lay a run line with them. So I would just take the under and not worry about a side.
Ranger Suarez has a 0.98 ERA in his whole playoff career.
He's been
that's nuts, bro. He's pitched against the Houston Astros in the World Series 2 times versus the Braves, all these lefty juggernauts, and the dude shows the fuck up.
Yep.
Speaking of showing the fuck up, did we get someone that just showed the fuck up? Yes, we did.
Sure as fuck did. And this guy is a real fan tribute. He's a real treat to be around. He's an intelligent guy. He's a sharp guy. He knows his game in and out. He's a busy guy. So he agreed to bless me with his time tonight and bless us with his time tonight. I don't want
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
any more.
I'm smart.
Oh my gosh, Peter Loshak.
I'm smart. Look at me. You can just tell from my face. I'm an intelligent guy. I'm smart. I'm smart just like you. Just like Ian Cameron. I'm smart too. I'm smart too. Not just Ian. Not just Sharpie.
Wasn't
not
that
just
smart
Mike
on
M.
Monday night with those Packers? I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Yes, that's true. I'll tell you what might be smart, might be stupid. I don't know, but I'm taking Nashville. I'm taking Nashville over the Kraken. What do you think about that, Ian Cameron? You think it's stupid or smart? Be honest.
Well, I hope it's stupid because I'm on Seattle, but we'll wait and see on that. Yeah.
All right, let me tell you what else I'm taking. I'm taking under in the Florida Wild game. You think that's smart?
Yeah, I don't
or
hate
stupid?
that. I don't hate that.
Can you feel the tension? I can. I can feel it down in my plums.
Yeah.
A little bit on the Wild. Nothing huge, but a little bit. A little bit on the Wild.
I like the Wild tonight. I'm on the Wild here
Yeah,
myself.
Panthers are
Okay.
I want no part of Florida right now. With no
Yeah.
Vlad, no Montour, no Florida for me.
All right, I'll double up on. I'll make the Wild bigger then. Thanks, guys. Thanks, I appreciate that. Oh boy, you're on Seattle, huh? Yeah, I mean, I understand why. I understand. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I just think they're better than Nashville. They lost to Vegas, which is no big deal because Vegas is great. Step down in class against Nashville. We'll see. But Nashville played hard against Tampa, but I just think Seattle's better. We'll see if they show it.
We'll see.
Well, Pete, we got some NFL around the corner here, and I know that's kind of the premier focus. But really quick, before Major League Baseball pops off, any thoughts on this baseball game? You want to talk about how much the Phillies are going to win by, or?
Yeah, I do not doubt that that there are some great bets to be had on the MLB game. I just didn't look at it. I'm not tailing anyone, although I would. If you tell me right now who to tail, I'll do it right now. But no, I am not. I have not looked at the baseball game today. And with the MLB playoffs, if I have time, I look at it. Or if I trust someone, or if I'm tailing someone, or I come across someone, I'll bet it. But other than that, it's okay. It's one of those events that it's okay for me to skip if I wind up not getting to it.
Yeah,
I
I'll tell
owe you
you,
money from the last time I seen you, Pete. So Philly first 5 under 4.5.
Philly first 5 under 4.5. Okay, I'll do it. I'm on it. I'm gonna get it. I got so much shit. I got to double up on the Wild.
Sharp happens to be on it as well.
Okay.
Oh,
Got to double up on the Wild.
Sharpie just said Sharpie's analysis was great because I actually jumped on the over in this series in game 2 and in game 3, but I stayed off it in game 1. Why? Because I respected Suarez's playoff track record and Strider. And you better believe Strider with his back against the wall tonight and Suarez just rolling through the postseason again like he has. Yeah, I wanted no part of getting back to the over tonight. None.
All right, let me get all my.
In that first game, I went first 5 full game, but now I just want the first 5. Like Dabby was saying, I think the leash is longer than 3 innings. I think they pulled him early in the first game because the less times you see him, the better. Strategy matters. He expected him to pitch again, and we're at that spot. So I do expect him to go 5 today.
Okay, so Philly first 5 under is what you're telling me here.
4.5.
Dabby, Philly first 5 under, right? Okay, got it.
I know Sharpie's on it. I know it was the $400 Gambler's First Glance tonight as well. Gambler's First Glance at $400 is 2-0. So when he steps up, he finds a way to get it done as well. When it's the intersection of Sharpie and Gambler's First Glance Boulevard, we find cash. So make sure you guys take advantage. But Pete, I know I want to respect your time. I know you're a busy man.
No. I'm having a good time. I'm chilling.
You got a glorious college football stream. I tuned in the other day. I was sitting there as I'm preparing for a wedding, and I got it in the background, and they're like, "What are you listening to?" And I said, "It's fucking Pistol Pete." And what's funny is my brother was getting married this past weekend, and he was a roommate of mine a long time back. Back to that 3-letter company, and he was like, "Is that Write It Down, Pete?" And I said, "Fuck yeah, it's Write It Down, Pete, man. He's here, he's firing." So,
oh man, so many friggin' inside jokes, so much fun. All right, hold on. Let me just give me a couple seconds here to get my friggin' bets in here.
Especially for somebody like me, because I'm like, I think I understand everything you just said, but I'm not sure. I got most of it. I
I don't remember I just remember that some guys would come in the chat and they would be like, write it down. And then Jimmy was he would just jump back and he'd be like, write it down, Pete.
Yes. Oh man, they just whip by so fast, all the inside jokes. It's hard to keep track of them all. Wait, let me just get all my shit in here, huh? All right, so hold on.
A lot of ground to cover, a lot of fun.
Yes.
For anybody that's watching that Rangers game, Lafreniere gets one home for them. Kreider gets a goal as well. 2-0 Rangers over the Sabres. The Flyers. Holy cow, the Flyers. I played them tonight. I will admit I played them tonight. I will probably fade them the rest of the season, but tonight just felt like that night. Game one. I think it was I don't remember if it was Ian that said it best. Somebody said something to the effect of when you got Torts out there, the first couple of games, Torts micromanaging your diet, your speed, your ability to manage the game. And after a couple of games, it gets old. But, thus being said, they're up 2-1 right now. So first period, 2-1. Konechny somehow buried in that second, third line. Farabee as well. Farabee's a great guy. Joel Farabee's a guy that gets goals there a lot. He got it done as well. And that Red Wings Devils game at 0-0. We're going to cover it all tonight, guys. We're not just here to focus on football. We are going to talk football. You guys already heard some bets that we have out there, but it's a glorious Thursday night of sports. There's so much happening. We could not skip away or around some of these spots that are getting it done. So,
I'm on West Virginia right now in the college football game. It's just fading Dana Holgerson as usual for me, which has been like the constant for me. And he just doesn't win big games, and I'm hoping that continues here tonight.
So what's funny about that is when Dana
Abby Cabot trying to talk.
Man, it's so bad today already. I had to watch so many Houston games last year because we did the live streams on Fridays, and I kept getting Houston. God, I could not stand watching that guy on the sidelines.
No.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you guys off. I really like the Panthers team total under 2.5 at a plus line, whatever you can get.
Okay, sounds
good.
Hit
that. You disagree with it? That makes sense to you, Ian, right?
I don't want anything to do with Florida. So if it's other than unders or them to lose, so I'm with you there.
Right.
I'm with you there.
Yeah. Under 2.5 at like plus 140 or whatever.
So you guys talk about Dana Holgerson. Write this one down. When he's home and they've gotten 60 or more points his previous game, it's a combined factor. Dana Holgerson, when he's home and the previous game they combined for 60 or more points. The guy's 0-10. He's losing by almost 12 points a game. So Dana Holgerson, after there's a lot of scoring going on, does not have the answer to come back that following game and get the job done. So very astute observation from our guy Babano.
Every time I watch him coach, I'm just like, yeah, his pregame locker room speech sucks. Like that dude's energy
so
is
undisciplined. So many penalties too. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
He's so backwards, man. I just don't get it. He won't be there too much longer, I don't think.
No.
Well, guys, we are about 5-6 minutes away from first tip here for the NFL. But Pete, we want to hear it. Do you have any thoughts on this NFL game tonight? We know there's going to be.
I took a small shot with Denver plus 10.5. I admit that I did. Might have been a mistake. I also took a small shot with the under, which might have been a mistake. I got a decent number, but small shots. There's a bunch of stuff I do like in NFL this week. This isn't really one of them, but I did take shots with Denver in the under at 10.5. Yeah.
Mahomes does not cover spreads at home. I don't know what the deal is there. And, Denver, for all its intent and worth, can they be that bad all season long? Doesn't it feel like that 10.5 is just too much points right now?
Yes, I do think they can be that bad all season long because I think it's like a fundamental issue with the program and the locker room. I mean, Russell Wilson is a guy who can, easily have bad chemistry with whatever. And it just seems like they're just all out of whack, the entire organization right now. You know what I mean? So can it be that bad the whole year? Yes, definitely. It could get worse. But in this spot, I take a shot. Yeah. This might be their high point. I think they covered tonight, and that's their high point.
Speaking of that, they were talking about how the whole locker room was thinking that they were already on the trade block. They're like, everybody's getting shipped out.
Yeah, it's a bad scene over there. So I think it can only get worse. But I did take a plus 10. Nothing huge, though.
It's interesting because there are only 2 weeks left or so before that trade deadline. So I almost feel like when you're on a bad team, and the trade deadline rooms around here, do you get excited? Like, hey, I might have a chance to get out of here. Let me show up and show out so I can get out of Dodge. I don't know if there's any correlation to how these guys perform, but it just seems like now's the time to put the showcase tape out there when they're thinking about trading you. You can up your stock a little bit by having, 1 or 2 good games before the trade deadline rolls around.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like a bad program manifests itself in various ways because the players individually, of course, are always playing for themselves. So, yeah, it's a tricky thing to handicap a dysfunctional program, but it definitely is a factor to handicap, and Denver is it this year for sure.
They thought they were getting Russell Wilson.
I'm the Denver Broncos.
Boy, oh boy. We got another guest backstage, and I want to make sure that we can get some. This guy has been sharp as a tack in the NFL. If you have not known, if you haven't heard, now you heard. This guy's firing bullets. He's got a little podcast he's doing as well for this NFL season. But let's bring our guy on here. Picks from Dave. You guys know him from everything he's doing all over YouTube. Let's bring him on and hear what he has to say for this NFL
To say that our luck
season.
has officially turned around, guys. We are back, baby. We are fucking back. We're back. Clap.
There I am.
Okay.
There he is.
All right.
Up, Dave.
What's up, guys?
Dave, you want to bless us with some looks here before we jump into this game?
Well, if you put it that way, sure. I fully agree. I bet against Denver almost every week, and it's panned out. And this week's no different. 2 points of value on the index, which is enough for me in the NFL. I laid double digits with Kansas City. I know they don't cover at home and blah blah blah. But what is Denver going to do? Denver has the worst rush defense and the fourth worst pass defense. That's on the defensive side. On the offensive side, they've got a mediocre passing game and below average running game. What are they going to do? And the franchise is cursed, as we've kind of been alluding to. So I laid the 10 points. I also took the under. It's a prime time. That's become less of a for sure thing, if it ever was a for sure thing, but I'm still going to ride the unders with prime time just because it's been over 60% for a season and a quarter. So that's what I'm doing there. And then last game, he didn't have any rushing attempts or yards, but I'm wondering why Patrick Mahomes is at 21.5 rushing yards. I have that prop. That's my third bet. And those are my only three bets in the NFL tonight.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I was sharing earlier the of all the games that go under, the Thursday night football last 36 games, they're 24-12 to the under. And the one that surprised me was Russell Wilson in primetime. I'm not sure if surprise is the right word, but Russell Wilson primetime unders, he's 0-9 to the under, and he's been covering by 14 points, 2 touchdowns on those unders. So interesting spot there. But, we've seen his kind of struggles and trials of tribulations of Russell Wilson. That under looks like a strong spot here. I'll tell you, I did turn the plane into the storm here, and I took this first quarter over 7.5. I thought 7.5. I felt like a touchdown and a field goal made sense, but I'm also on that teaser at -4 and the under 57.5. So as much as I think that this game does go under, I think the wind continues to pick up as the game goes on, and that's going to lead us to that under. But I can't be mad at that under. I think I've been fading. I've been on that over. And it's been pretty profitable the last couple of weeks. But Thursday night football, these unders, these teams are gassed. They're just tired. There's not enough time physically in the calendar for them to recuperate and come out there and give it their all. And they just want to get through it. Everybody wants to get through this game and take that extra rest. So I
kind of like Ranger Suarez getting through that shit. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that was pretty quick for the Atlanta Braves there in the top of the first. So good start
for
Suarez there. I like where Dave's going with just saying, you know what? We know there's a bad football team, Denver. Why overthink it? Lay these points with Kansas City. It's also a team traveling on a short week. Sometimes I'm guilty of overthinking things. I'm already fucking worried I've done that in the SMU game, where I know East Carolina's bad, and I know they're really bad. Why didn't I lay double digits on the road with SMU? They're already up 14-0. And I'm already saying to myself, why didn't I lay it with SMU? I was thinking
Ian,
about
you're reading my mind, Ian. I was literally sitting here just kicking myself for not having SMU. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What are you doing, Cab?
Why didn't East Carolina's bad this year? They're rebuilding. They lost everybody from last year.
And I would have had them under a touchdown in the first half if I bet it too. Yeah. So, man, fuck.
Frustrating.
Speaking of college football, I know this is ahead and we won't get off on it, but I took USC plus money this weekend. I'm pretty excited for that USC Notre Dame game. I know a lot of people I've talked with are leaning on Notre Dame, but I think Caleb Williams is going to be able to put up numbers that Hartman just still isn't. I think USC runs away with this one.
Yeah, Yeah, I agree. This is the time I would want USC, is now that they're an underdog, they're getting points. You don't want to ever lay big points with that defense of theirs, but you talk about that offense now and how good it is, and Marshawn Lloyd and Mario Williams and all the weapons, they're tremendous. Yeah, I'm with you there on USC. Plus, we got to give Notre Dame a little flack here for the schedule. And Jack Swarbrick, who is their AD, deserves the blame. How the hell do you put this team in a 4-game stretch without a bye week through Ohio State, Duke, Louisville, on the road, and now back home against USC? 4 straight tough games. They look like they were running on fumes last week against Louisville through this brutal gauntlet schedule. Can you imagine now having to defend this USC team? So I think it's a tough spot for Notre Dame. And Marcus Freeman's big game track record is not getting off to a good start here at Notre Dame.
No, it's not. And, the best part about Notre Dame is their defense. So, that's what they would be leaning on in this game, even though their offense has been putting up points most games outside of, let's say the Ohio State game. They put up 21 against Duke, 14 against OSU, 20 against Louisville. I mean, Hartman's been serviceable. He really hasn't been great. And that last game was one of those games that we saw him do this shit at Wake Forest all the time, where he would just out of nowhere just throw horrible interceptions. His head's completely out of it. That's what we saw last week. And I don't think this is going to get any easier here for him in this game, because Caleb Williams and this offense is going to push the pace. I think they're going to put up points, and they're going to put them up fast, which is something Notre Dame, they want to slow the game down, and I don't think they're going to be able to do it.
Interestingly enough, the parlay I took, or the teaser I took for that college football game, was I got the over in West Virginia and I took the under in East Carolina. So I wanted to buy some points on the West Virginia side. I wanted to take some points advantage on that Eastern Carolina side. I saw a spot there, Eastern Carolina with the unders. When you put 6 points on them and you put them in that teaser, 9-25 to the under, to me was just a spot where I thought it was going to be a defensive battle. I'm a little surprised that that they're finding a tough spot getting their footing here, I guess is the best way to describe it to start this thing off. But you know what? That's okay. A 0 helps that under. So we'll keep it rolling.
You're on the under in the SMU ECU game?
Yeah.
I am too. But check it out. Don't be worried. Last night I was on the under for the Sam Houston game. They scored 30. It was 44.5. They scored 31 in the first half. Hit the under. So that's what's been happening. It's a tale of two halves.
I just thought with the, did I see it being an Eastern Carolina spot? I did not. But the biggest trend that jumped out at me for that teaser was that under. When you add that under, you take a team that's like a 500 over under spot, and you get it to almost a 75% win percentage on the under when you give it the teaser. It's a huge spot for me. And 1-4 East Carolina. Yeah, I'll take a stab at that thing. West Virginia, Houston.
What do you? Is anyone on a side in that West Virginia game?
Yeah, West Virginia. Yeah, me too.
No, but if it stays where it's at, which obviously anything could happen because there's still 4 minutes and 20 seconds left or something like that, what I'm showing. But if it stays where it's at, I might hit the second half over.
Okay. I got 2.5. I'm liking where I'm at.
Houston's punting again, by the way. I mean, they can't get it. Keep in mind, this shouldn't even be. They shouldn't even have any points right now. Houston, their touchdown was a kick return touchdown. They've done nothing on offense so far.
That's so important when you look at this live betting aspect. We see sometimes we talk about overcomplicating, and it's like, oh, it's a 10-7 game, but you're right. If you see how they score those points. West Virginia is very much live spot.
I knew I'd be sweating this game too. Even I know I don't like Houston very much, but it's not like West Virginia is a great team. You know what I mean? So I knew that this would be a tight one still.
The total at 34. West Virginia just seems to play a lot of under games. I don't know what happened to Houston with their prowess a couple of years ago, just to kind of fall off the way they did here. But we are underway. We do have this Broncos game. Broncos start the ball first. Broncos make a move up the middle. It's McLaughlin getting the job done. He does not get the first down, but it was a big opportunity. 0-0. We're 12 seconds into this first quarter on the second down opportunity for the Denver Broncos. You guys are probably ahead of me. I'm always behind. That's okay. That's okay.
Get out of here. Go.
I'm usually right about where you're at, man.
All right, Mike M, I'm back, Mike M. I just needed to get my bets in and was looking at some shit, and I was like half paying attention to what you were saying. I'm back, baby.
Hey, baby.
Now we can make some jokes.
That's all of us, Pete. Don't worry. We're all trying to get bets in.
Now we can make some jokes if you want. I remember you guys. So you were at some wedding and some guy said, "Write it down, Pete." What was that? You're at a wedding? What was that?
It's my brother, and it was his wedding. But yeah, it was some wedding.
Oh,
and,
very nice.
We were all at the
That's
Airbnb,
awesome.
and I had the laptop out. But the night before, we were watching LFA, so I was streaming it through YouTube. I had to break into the wiring kit there to get the TV hooked up, and we had too many cocktails at the night before, so I didn't unhook it. But then the next morning popped up, and everyone was kind of lounging around doing their thing, and I dropped on the show. I dropped on the college football show there, and then my brother looks at me. He was in the other room doing something, and he was like, "Is that Write It Down, Peter?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's fucking
Nice.
Pete Loshak. He's on this
Very nice.
football thing, dude." It was great.
Very nice. Yeah. College football. Finally had a good week left.
It's funny because we used to watch you guys. Not you guys used to do the doubleheader, so it wasn't the first one that we would watch. It was the second one.
I know. My God.
So when we got out of work, we'd get together and we'd stream you guys as we were trying to get ready for our plays for the night. And it seemed like inevitably there was always somebody that was typing in the text, "Write it down, Peter." And and then Jimmy would bark it off. So it was a lot of fun.
Oh, man, those are the good old days. But there's going to be good new days in the future. It's going to be fun as hell. Pubapalooza 2024 in March. I'm going. Looking forward to it. Going to buy my ticket now.
You going to get your pimp stick out
5
there?
months will be here before you know it.
Stick.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
All I can say is Pubapalooza is a blast every year.
Yep.
Both times it's been fun. Are you going to get off your ass, Mike, and make it there this time?
Yeah, I think I'm going to
you haven't been to one of them yet.
Bro, you gave me the most bullshit excuse I've ever heard. I got to gamble. I'm like, bro, we're all gambling. What the fuck are you talking about?
Mike's like, yeah. We know it. We've seen that before. We know that.
Yeah.
We know that, answer, what that really means. I don't blame you, pal. I don't blame you. Stay in Rochester. Is that where you are? Where do you live? Where do you live?
I live up in Rochester, yeah. So I'm.
Oh, right. Nice.
But
Monroe Ave. I know that place. I know. Right.
Yeah, Monroe Ave, baby. You know it.
Monroe Ave.
Why wouldn't you know the Pop and Bar District in Rochester? I mean, you're Pistol Pete, baby. Yeah, we last year was kind of was an adjustment period for me. So I'll be there. I'll be there this year though. I'm going to commit early. I let you guys know I can't let you guys go out there and have fun without me.
Yeah,
Come on.
great times. Great. Because I was there for the very first one was popping, man, because it seemed like everybody was the amount of people that were there for that very first Pubapalooza, incredible.
Mr.
All right, are we looking for live bets in NFL, or can I ask you about some college football opinions that I did? Do you tell me if you agree or disagree?
Yeah.
Air Force minus 10. Air Force minus 10. I like that one. I hit that one. Air Force minus 10. Washington State minus 9. Like that one. Hit that one. Georgia State minus 1. Like that one. Hit that one. What else?
So
Any
far,
of these sound South Florida minus 2.
I keep waiting for South Florida to get going. Hopefully this is the week. Yeah.
No, they got going against Navy, didn't they? Didn't they fucking Navy
did.
Fucked up?
They played well, and then they shit the bed last week against UAB.
Yeah.
That was very disappointing for them there.
All right, I got one that's probably not of popular opinion, and especially to see the line move, it's going the other direction here. But I was taking a look at Colorado. Colorado. I know how Dave feels about Colorado, and we've seen what they've been able to do or lack thereof. You got 45% of the bets. You got 68% of the cash on Stanford. The lines moved 2.5 points in Stanford's direction. But check this out. Stanford, when they've gone back-to-back rushing yards over 125 in the game, they're 0-8 coming off that next game, and they're losing by almost a touchdown. So a friend of mine clued me onto that earlier today. I saw that number. I said, you know what? They're a prolific running game, 2 games in a row. I don't know about prolific, but 125 or more. And back-to-back games, Stanford thinks they have it figured out. And then they come out there and they get whacked 0-8, and they're losing by almost 9. So, what I like here, I'm not one of those guys that says the lines move against me. I'm playing it twice. But the fact that the lines dropped 3.5 points from the early look to now at 11.5, knowing that they're covering the spread by almost 9 or the opponents are covering by almost 9, to me says you have almost 13 points of value on that game now. So I like a Friday night 10 p.m. Colorado spot. For what it's worth.
Yeah, no, I have no opinion on that one. No opinion. Didn't look at it briefly. Probably missed some value, but yeah, no opinion on it.
Dion went off the rails even after they beat Arizona State last week about how he's sick of the slow starts. Like he's really pissed. Like he was really. You would have thought they lost to Arizona State when he was talking.
And I feel like
really pissed. Yeah.
Don't you guys tell me? I mean, especially Dabby's muted, but especially Dabby. Well, are you muted now? I don't know, Dabby. We'll figure it out together. But that being said, don't you feel like a guy, the rah coach that gets in your face after a couple of bad losses, you're going to tune that shit out pretty quickly? Like, it's enough, dude. Like, give us the things that we need to do. Stop telling me I need to play better. Stop telling me it's my home. Like, give me something to put the game together with here. I'm tired of your shit.
One would think. Yeah.
That's how I feel about like a Tortorella coaching situation. You know, when you got a Tortorella in hockey and he's in your face telling you got to play better. Like you see a lot of these young guys that he just chirps them until they either step up or they break down. And I feel like that's borderline the issue that they're going to run into with Colorado. But I think this week here against Stanford, 12 points maybe is the spread number that you can look out there. It's 11.5 right now. That felt like a good spot. I'll give you another one that I like a lot too. Why the hell not? I got intersecting zeros. When I fucking say intersecting zeros, write this shit down. Peter, write it down, Peter.
Okay.
Zeros. We're going to look at this Iowa State Cincinnati Bearcats game.
Oh, I took Cincinnati.
I got a double look for you guys. Now, the numbers moved pretty significantly, right? It opened up at 49.5 a couple days ago, or maybe the early look. It's down to 44. But Matt Campbell, when he's an away dog with a line that's less than or equal to 7, 0-9 to the under, the margin is the key. So the margin is 19 points to the under. So it's moved 5, but I still think that's an under spot. Also, by the way, Iowa State, I had another spot. Here's where the intersecting zeros come into play. Iowa State's in a 21-0 run to the under. So they're playing the Bearcats. Yeah, the lines move 5 points. Maybe it's a teaser play if you're a little trying to be put safe, but just the numbers show 21-0 to the under. You know how many to go to and the margin on that thing was like 11 points. So you know how many games you have to play way under the number to get a margin of 11 on a 21 under spot? That's crazy.
I think that's. I agree with that.
Denver turnover on downs just now. Yep.
Okay. Dabby Cal's back. Dabby, you were trying to say something.
I wasn't muted. My mic wasn't working. Okay. There's a difference.
Good job, Spencer Strider. He got out of 2 on and 1 out. So it's still scoreless after 1.
Good. Well, if there's a runner on second and Bryce Harper up the bat, you better have 2 on.
Yeah.
Philly's favorite son. I said it. Philly was more – Bryce Harper's more important to Philadelphia than Ben Franklin, the Liberty Bell, and Independence Hall put together. That's it. Dave knows how I feel about Bryce Harper. You guys aren't Philly fans, I see. That's okay. It's okay.
What did I miss about your damn zeros?
I had intersecting zeros, Dabby. When I fucking throw intersecting zeros out there, write that shit down. I got intersecting zeros. I got Matt Campbell as an away dog when the line's less than or equal to 7 is 0-9 to the under. They're going under by almost 19 points. And then I had another spot with Iowa State under. They're 21-0 to the under for that Iowa State spot. And the under is going by a margin of, I want to say it was like 11, I think was the number I had written down. I don't have that one in front of me at this particular moment.
So that's 2 perfect under spots. That's what he means by intersecting zeros. Well, by the way,
those zeros are out there, baby.
Venn diagram.
Beating the shit out of that under. It was 50. It's 43.5.
Yeah, it's a big move.
Damn.
It's a huge move now. That's why I would consider that as part of a teaser spot, maybe. You know, the other spot I might throw in there is Michigan. I might consider Michigan on the other leg of that. Just because that Michigan spread's so high, but Michigan is playing
really
great
good
right now. Michigan's just looking fantastic. 33 on a total of 45. What are they saying? Indiana's going to do nothing? Probably.
Can you guys give me I don't cap hockey. Somebody give me a hockey bet coming up that everybody likes. I don't care.
Hockey. Well, we got to see what hasn't started yet. There's only a couple of late games I think tonight for the for
it's the only one. Vegas, San Jose.
Yeah, that's the main one. I mean, that one Vegas should win, but it's a huge number.
Mike, not only are they playing the same night, they're playing each other. Guess what? Guess what my intersecting stars are. I've got VGK puck line. VGK puck line. That's what I think they're gonna fuck them up.
San Jose's horrible. They might be the worst.
We had
team
a
season.
so anybody that doesn't know what Dave's referencing there is we had a trend that I followed last year, and I shared it with the boys, and we capitalized. There was a spot where when San Jose and Las Vegas played in the same night, I don't know why. Vegas won. They were on a streak of like 25 games in a row that they won, and we capitalized on. We ran it out for like 21 straight games before they finally ended up losing one. So it was unbelievable spot for whatever reason when Vegas and San Jose played on the same night. So now to Dave's point, they're playing each other tonight. I don't know what happens there, but I did take Duclair. I don't know if Duclair's playing tonight, but I had him for, I know Babano had his, was it the bargain bin, Babano? Is that the proper terminology?
That's what we call it. Yeah, the bargain bin special. Of the night.
So my bargain bin special was Anthony Duclair at plus 375 tonight in that game. So I just like it. You got a guy that's got to change the scenery. It's a shit team that he's playing on, but that doesn't mean he can't come out there as the answer. He's going to get some top billing. He's going to be on top power play opportunity. They didn't bring him in there to be subpar and put him on the third line and bury him in the lineup. He's going to be a guy that gets out there. And at plus 375, I thought it was worth the risk.
It is. He's an experienced guy. He was with Florida last year. Problem is he's not very productive in the regular season. So we'll have to see if he changes that. Most of his good play has been in the playoffs. I took Vegas team total in that. I think that was the best way. Over 3.5 at minus 140 with Vegas team. But I like the puck line's good too. One concern is that they've had a tough time with San Jose. I don't know why, but last year it seemed like they played a lot of tight games with San Jose. But this San Jose team might be even worse than they were last year. Like, to me, they really could be the worst team in the league. Roster-wise, personnel-wise, it sure looks that way to me.
I think preseason there were two teams that were projected with the same odds to be the bottom of the league. One of them was San Jose. The other one was Philadelphia. And I think Philadelphia earned the right to be bottom of the league. We'll see.
Yeah, I got to run for a sec, but if I can, I'll come back a little later. All right? Okay.
Pete, we appreciate you joining, brother.
Thanks.
Good to see you, Pete. Yeah.
Hell yeah. See y'all very soon.
Keep firing, assholes.
A lot of fun, that guy right there,
There we
man.
go. Good stuff. Yeah, after this Kansas City drive, I'll be heading out.
Suarez dealing. That's what's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Everybody tried to make me feel bad for getting this cane from Pete, but he gave it to me, so they can.
You got it on the wall? You got it hanging up on the wall?
Yeah, it's right here. You can see it. It's fucking sick.
Oh, yeah.
It's a dope ass cane. He walked up with his pimp cane, bro, and I was like, "That's a dope cane." And he was like, "You take it." And I was like, "Okay." And everybody was like, everybody was like, "You know how important that is to him, right?" I'm like, "Okay, what do you want me to do? Tell him I don't want his cane?" Like, he said, "Take it." I was like, "Thank you." So you know what I mean? So it was a cool gift, man. Pete's the man.
That is.
The Rangers have scored again. It's 3-0 New York Rangers. Houston's up 14-10 over West Virginia, closing seconds here in the first half, 28 seconds left. SMU is up 14-3, but East Carolina's trying to move the ball down the field. They're at their own 35.
Houston just scored a touchdown. Like I said, there's not going to be an easy one with West Virginia, but there's still a whole second half to go, and Dana sucks in second halves, usually. Yeah.
Very interesting college football game. I love having college football throughout the week, though. That's it's about time that we're back to that, right? I mean, we got NFL, we got prime games for NFL, we've got great college football. Not great, but
what about that Tulane game tomorrow with Memphis?
Tulane or nothing for me. I think Memphis is a fraudulent 4-1 team.
Fraudulent 4-1.
Fraudulent, yes.
Tulane took that step forward last year, in my opinion. The Green Wave was able to get in there, cover a lot of games. And a lot of those core components came back for Tulane. So I like Tulane.
Only game they lost was to Ole Miss, and even though it was 20-37, that game was a lot closer than the scoreboard. Like,
they didn't have Pratt. They didn't have Michael Pratt in that game either, the quarterback. They went with Kai Orton. So, and the fact they battled Ole Miss that well still, that was very impressive.
We have a 35-yard field goal for Kansas City. They have moved up 3-0 with over 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. 3-0 Kansas City.
Oh, it's windy as fuck. Did you see that football?
Yeah.
We also
did you see that ball drifting?
Another guest, Mr. Mikey Mike.
What's up?
We have another guest in the back.
Of course. Let's bring on our guy here. He's a newcomer to the Thursday night live stream. He made his Pub Sports Radio debut today with our guy, Jimmy the Bag. He's the college whisperer here. I mean, this guy, I see him going head to head on some spots, and now I'm looking at it going, what the fuck? This guy's got the answers here. Let's bring him on, Alec.
Can you feel the tension? I can. I can feel it down in my plums.
That's one of my
Hey,
favorite
Wine Time
lines.
Sports, baby. How you
Holy
doing?
shit, Wine Time
Down on my
Sports.
plums.
Wine time. Go ahead and tell them that wasn't your debut. Let them know you've already been kicking it on the college show with
No,
me.
yeah, that was my debut. It was with Jimmy in the Bag, but was on
Jimmy
that
the
live
Bag
stream
is
last
the
week with
Thursday
Dabby
night
a couple
debut.
weeks ago
What's
as
your
well.
college show, Dabby?
Yeah.
Come on.
Hey, it's good to be here though, guys. It's good to be on screen with you guys. Pim Slab, Dabby, Ian, picks from Dave. All my
Good to
guys
see
are
you.
here. I've been watching you guys for
Cheers,
a while,
brother.
so it's a blessing. Cheers.
Raise the glasses here. We got our guy Wine
we're
Time.
drinking?
We got the boys out here tonight. We're having fun. Let's get it done.
Let's go, boys.
Wine Time, any looks that you had for this NFL game?
Yeah, I did take a little something on the Denver Broncos plus 10.5, something really small. Didn't give it out or anything. I wanted to have some action on this game.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Hopefully get in on some good live looks. So we'll see.
Live looks.
Other than that, though, I do have some college football. I hate to be on the other side of Vobano and Dave, but I am on Houston plus the 3. I got the 3, though. I think they got the 2.5. So I think it's going to be close, though. I think West Virginia's outplaying them this game. I've been watching it. Houston really just had that one drive. They had a 100-yard kick return. I think that was the second one in the last 3 weeks, I think, or last 2 weeks.
Yep.
Got kids a stud.
Yeah.
But West Virginia was moving the ball whole time. They took so much time off the clock, and that's what they do. So it's going to be a good second half. I see Houston lives right now minus 2.5. I got it on the plus 3, so I'm going to stay out of that one. But also took a little something on ECU plus 12. They're looking like shit out there as usual, but I'm hoping for a backdoor cover or something in that.
Doggy dog world for Wine Time Sports. I think all 3 dogs there.
Yeah,
Denver, Houston.
both these plays weren't they're not like full unit plays or anything. I wanted to have a little something on these plays with Jimmy in the bag today. I like my plays better over the weekend, but definitely got a little something on them.
Oh, that's good.
Where do you got?
Even
this
I didn't
weekend
lay
so
it with
far?
KC, but I was tempted. But I'm like, geez, as bad as Denver is, it's a big number in a divisional game. But we'll see. They got a field goal, KC, just now.
Yeah, I see Casey's on the board 3-0 with 5:40 in the first left. Dabby, I heard you talking about that Notre Dame USC game. That's going to be a good one, dude.
Yeah. Have you bet it yet?
No, I haven't. Just like that Oregon Washington game, it's too hard to take a side for me.
Look, I'm going to bet it both ways, man. I'm going to take the points in the first half and then the money line full game. I do think it's going to be a very good game, and I know how bad USC's defense is, but I think their defense is only going to have to play okay to win this football game, and I think they can do that.
I think so too. Caleb Williams, kid's fucking special, man. So if he's playing for you never know what can happen. He can win you any game, dude. So we'll see. It's going to be a good one.
That's what you got to hope for, that USC, plays okay on defense, because that's probably the best you can get from that defense this year is just okay. Yeah.
That's what, and so I know that sounded kind of awful saying that like that, but that's exactly right. That's why. But I do think they can play okay. I don't expect their defense to play good. Like, I'm not going to get out there and, say anything like that. But I do think they'll play okay here. I think Notre Dame's vulnerable enough. They can get some kind of pressure on Hartman. I think they'll play
It's crazy. USC they have guys everywhere on defense, man. They just can't get it together, man. It's crazy.
Interception thrown by Russell Wilson to the Kansas City.
Boom. There you go, yeah.
Somebody was on that.
Per usual.
Cash it.
Per usual.
That was well read right there. Yep. Dropped back in coverage. Didn't see him.
Shout out to Sharpie.
Was that Nick Bolton? He's back, I think. Yep.
Kong's Clip says just
Nick
cashed
Bolton.
an interception, baby. Hell yeah, Kong's Clip. Shout out to you, man.
It is. He's a terrific football player, Nick Bolton. Yeah, he was injured. He missed the last couple games. What a great read there. Just dropped in coverage. Russ never saw him.
Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson doing Russell Wilson things.
They have a defense this year, Kansas. This might be the best defense that Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes have had, honestly, on this team. One of the better ones anyway.
Man, Andy Reid, guy's a winner. When I first moved to Philadelphia, I wasn't a football guy. I was only a hockey guy. And that was the run with the McNabb era where they just continued to dominate. They constantly were in the NFC Championship. It made football fun. They had their Super Bowl shot at it. And then, things kind of digressed and he had to get out of town. But then he goes to Kansas City. He reinvents himself and he's got Mahomes that everybody was kind of moving on from. And they've been dominant ever since.
Hell of an
Yeah.
actor. In those State Farm, they are the State Farm.
when he eats the cheeseburger.
Yeah,
He takes
those
the
nuggies. You want some of those nuggies? Yeah.
Yeah, he's a hell of a coach, especially coming off a bye. Like if Andy Reid's coming off the bye, you almost got to take him automatic that following game because they just find a way. He does the right job in strategizing and finding a way to get it done.
Did anybody bet
All right.
the total on this game? Anybody on the under? I would assume that's where we would have been looking at.
Yeah.
Somebody did. It's just
Yeah,
hard
under,
to bet an under with this fucking.
I think Dave's on the under. Yeah.
Does the Pope shit in the woods? You know, it's a primetime game. You know what I'm on.
Yeah.
The Thursday night football unders.
Thought Mike
I
had
teased
busted
it.
that under thing.
No, I have been capitalizing on the overs. I think
The under just hit on Monday night. I mean, it's still right at about 60-ish% this season. It's over for a season and a half. I mean, people are just waiting for it to not be that, but how can you're on the train? You can't get off the
with
train.
The wind in this
No, I get it.
game,
Trust
bro.
me.
you
Especially
can
with
only
the
go
wind.
Under.
Yeah,
You can only
exactly.
go under today.
And really,
The
Thursday night football in
unders are
particular
24 and 12
has-
the under as well.
has
Russell
been an
Wilson
under.
in primetime 0 and 9.
I kind of like Mike's opinion. I mean, I don't look into the why, but if you do want to look, because it's just been so good, and in capping, if you can take a bet and feel comfortable in it and move on to dive into something else that needs to be dove into, that's what I like to do. But Mike has a good take on it, and I don't think they like playing on Thursday. I really don't think many players, they'd prefer not to.
Fucking Travis Kelce wide open, stomping down the field. The Kansas City Chiefs move to about the 17-yard line, and there's your girl back.
Yep,
We're in the Bobano
get
zone.
FaceTime after that. Yep.
We're in the Bobano zone for as he's about to exit. Let's
Yep.
go.
Maybe we get a little treat before he exits for us. I don't want to put any pressure on him.
Oh, she's got with Mama Kelsey's there too. Donna. Yeah.
I love that jersey she had there during the Super Bowl there, where it's half Eagles, half Kansas City. That's clever.
You know that's a bad play on defense when they give up a big play like that and they still took a penalty. Denver.
How do you leave Kelce that wide? I mean, there was nobody in front of
40
him.
yards.
What a fucking play in the fucking Phillies game.
What was it? It was first and second.
It just robbed them and double played, bro. Michael Harris dove and caught the ball as the guy was crossing home plate.
Wow.
Watered it.
Wow.
October.
Red October, baby.
For October.
They are putting the bat on the ball to Strider, though. That was a couple signals, and that was a hard hit ball and a beautiful fucking play by Harris. Oh, my
That's
God.
always been his issue at times, those hard hit contact. It's a strikeout or a hard hit. That's usually what it is with Strider, yeah.
Yeah, somebody asked me earlier about Kelce. I said, if he's in, he's not a decoy. He's in there to play.
Yep.
Kelce ain't no decoy, especially with his girl in the press box.
Boo.
Here we go.
They lost 3, though, so 2nd and 13 right now for Kansas City at the 20-yard line of Denver.
Pacheco.
Dump over the
Here we
middle,
go.
only to the 15.
So we got
There
a
he is,
15 and a
Pacheco.
half.
Yep.
We got a 15 and a half live total. We got 45 and a half on the game. Boy, that 45 and a half. I know normally we say, when do we start taking the over? But is it too late to take the under is the question. I got it 47 and a half pregame. I know it dropped to 47. 45 and a half still seems like a good number. It's only going to get windier. The weather report says it's only going to get windier as the game goes on. And there's
And
some
as I
rain
always
coming.
say,
Well, is it going to go up if they score a touchdown? Is it going to go up more?
Oh, no! Interception!
wow.
Oh,
Interception
Never mind. It just went
in the-
down.
What a bad
Bum, bum,
throw.
bum.
For
Dun, dun,
Mahomes, he
dun.
just
And
chucked it up
goes
there.
the
Yep.
total to 41 and a half. We just lost.
He's doing that a lot this year. He did that in the Jets game twice. He just chucked the ball up for grabs, Mahomes.
That's a bad throw.
Shit you just don't see from him. Yeah.
No, that was a great pick. I mean, he should have stayed in the end zone, I guess. But I guess
should
you're
have,
moving
no
forward
doubt.
with that momentum.
Wow.
You can't not take it. But
They actually
3
made a
minutes
play on
left.
defense, Denver. Wow. 3
3 minutes left in the first quarter. 3-0. Of course, my first quarter success factor is lack thereof. The Dallas Stars have scored a goal, though. Dallas Stars have scored a goal, 1-0 Dallas.
I'm on the
I was
puck
on the
line
under
in
in
that
that
game too. How are you?
I took the under 6.5. Those two teams, I think I was sharing it in Babano's chat. I don't have the numbers in front of me. I think it was like 24-5 to the under in the 29 times those two teams have played, maybe even more. For whatever reason, that divisional matchup is just an under spot. And there's a couple key guys. I know Babano talked about it earlier. A couple key guys for Dallas that are out of the lineup. And
no Rope Hintz tonight. Yeah, no
right.
Rope Hintz, but they can probably still survive without him, honestly, because they're a deeper offensive team this year. Wow, I just can't get over that interception there. Holy shit.
Conks Clips cashes Mahomes interception, baby. Nice job, Conks Clips. You see the same game parlay those two things, man. Two guys that get interceptions. Gosh, what a great spot.
Nate, when he types, he's always fucking yelling at us, man. He said he had to pause for us a whole minute. I don't know why he had to scream it at us, Nate. Even when he text messages, it's all caps. It's like everything on his phone is always set to caps, just so you know he's yelling at you.
I asked him to come on stream tonight. He said he'd probably get us blocked.
One of these days, yeah.
He said he's going to block you. He's not going to get on stream. I've been with him in the studio, and he's right there, and he won't get on the fucking camera. He's been literally 2 feet from the camera, and he won't walk in and get on camera.
Go on.
A lot of runway to get us blocked here, but someone's saying the Sabres scored.
It did.
Panarin, Lafreniere, and Kreider have goals for the Rangers. My two picks to win the Stanley Cup are the Rangers and the Devils. I said it earlier this season. Just a function of two things. One, how they drafted. As a Flyers fan, I continued to watch how the Rangers and the Devils drafted. Even though the Flyers had draft spots, they were still ahead of them and making great picks. And their willingness to go out there at trade deadline and make aggressive moves is the thing that gets me. Is you got to have a team and an ownership that's willing to make moves. They've got good standing in the league, that the league is willing to make moves with them as well. It's not just a bunch of guys that are sitting back as dickheads, not willing to give up picks and spots, and they're not. So Paterka for the Sabres. I'm not sure who that.
Paterka, you're thinking of, yeah.
Yeah, he got
Paterka. Yep.
I don't know if I could say it that quick, but
Team America, yeah.
But we're underway
on this East Carolina game. Am I the only one?
The under.
I think you are.
Yeah. Oh, you're on the under. Okay.
Under too.
That's
like West Virginia over, and I got the Eastern.
They're going to slow down. What's the live on that right now?
14-3 with 7:25 left in the first half. 14-3 SMU.
That's comfortable for me with the under. I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah, it's 47.5. It's 2 points lower than
Kansas City just turned it over again. Did they just fumble and Kansas City turn it over again? Kansas City players are saying yes. The refs are saying plays over, and they're calling it a Kansas City turnover on the 20-yard line with 2:01 to go in the first
McLaughlin,
quarter.
I think, turned it over for Denver.
Oh, okay. Get him out.
I was impressed with that guy last week, McLaughlin. He's got some speed to him, actually.
He's the all-time college football rusher, leading rusher.
Yeah.
You know what? He might have been down.
We'll see. Yeah.
It looked like he had it until his ass hit the line, and then it looked like it popped out after that. So
that's going to be down. I think they're going to reverse it. Yeah.
The refs did call it a turnover, but I do think it's going to be overturned after they review it. That would be huge for me to get an opportunity for this first quarter over 7.5. Man Bear Pig says 100% down. Yeah, I think you look down.
Yeah.
I hate the look on Mahomes' face on the sidelines every time I see him. Like he's trying to figure out what's going on. Like you're watching the game, dude. Chill out. Yeah. Yeah, they overturned it. Oh, it wasn't quite the brotherly shove, but it looked like first down conversion, 3rd and 1 conversion for first down for the Denver Broncos. The total has dropped to 40.5. Yeah. 40.5 on the total. The line is still 10.5. The live line is plus 10.5.
Throw the ball, man.
Austin Engler. Yeah, nobody runs like Christian McCaffrey.
No.
No question about that. Faber scored for the Wild. The Wild are up 1-0. Flyers are still up 2-1. Rangers 3-1. End of the second period. Kind of surprising for the Sabres with the big pregame factors that went into this game for the Sabres to be struggling 3-1.
Yeah.
Not what I expected.
Disappointing start, but still a whole third.
The Rangers.
Had a good.
It feels like the Rangers have had their number, though, doesn't it? Like if you as a Sabres fan, it just seems like the Rangers.
Last year, too, actually, Buffalo beat them 2-3 last year.
Did they really?
But they were all close games. They were all close. They've got some momentum, though, because they got that goal right before the end of the second period. So Buffalo is going to be a house of fire in the third. If they get it to 3-2, it's game on.
I'll tell you, the worst lead to have in hockey is a 2-goal lead going into the third period.
That's not safe.
For whatever reason, it's like the team that's down 2 goals just doesn't care. They just go out there and strike and they take chances and it pays off.
SMU's got something going. SMU's got first down inside the 15.
East Carolina, yeah.
Yep. They're moving right now.
They had a big run. It was like a 25-yard run by the running back, and then they converted on like a 3rd and 14.
Yeah, their offense has been dreadful. They've had Mason Garcia and Alex Flynn both get starts for them this year at quarterback, and I think they're still trying to find out who's good.
We're halfway through the season.
Yeah.
It is 14-10 at halftime in the Houston.
Yeah, wow.
14-10 over West Virginia. You guys have any thoughts? Is Houston?
No, it's Mason Garcia tonight. They went back to him. Yep.
I think you're a little bit ahead of me, Babano. If you see anything, let me know.
Yeah. They are moving though, like they're closing. They're down 14-3. There's like 5 minutes left in the half, and they've got a 2nd and 3 coming up at the 7.
So we got some totals for the halftime. West Virginia plus 1.5 at halftime. Total is 47.5. It's 14-10 right now. I don't know about that total, but I would kind of lean to West Virginia in this second half.
They're playing the better game right now. They're losing, but they're playing the better game of football. So.
Just seems like it's Houston with their healthy guys coming back and what they've done. West Virginia on the road. West Virginia had some emotional things happen the last couple of weeks that we won't get into, but are they emotionally spent and taxed? I don't know, but I kind of want to take that West Virginia spot. I'm not there yet. Not there yet.
Get there. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
The NFL game here, we're 11.5. Kansas City is now minus 11.5. Second quarter's just getting going. Fuck my first quarter over. I'll tell you what, I am officially done with first quarter plays in college football. Officially done.
I think you said that before, didn't you?
NFL, I meant this time. Maybe I said it for college football. Now I mean it for the NFL.
I think it was for something.
That's okay. Even if he did,
I think I'm like 0-4 on first quarter plays in the NFL, and then the teams come back and end up winning, and I'm just wasting money. I'm wasting money on
no, but I've done that shit before where I say just in frustration, heat of the moment, I'm never betting the first quarter again. I'm never betting the first.
Never betting the Giants ever again.
Yeah, and I'm back betting them 2 weeks.
Never betting Clemson ever again.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I mean the Giants. I'm done with the Giants.
I believe you.
I heard
you better.
Jimmy was saying that there's another Giants primetime game the other day. I'm like, another fucking Giants primetime.
Oh God, can you imagine?
Them in Buffalo on Sunday night.
The thing. Why did they? Okay, I knew they'd be this bad. I said it. Nick's my buddy. Whatever. They're trash. And why would you? Even if they weren't trash, they weren't going to be anything but a bottom 10 team or 7 team. Why the fuck did they have more than one primetime game? I mean, what are they doing? Who's scheduling?
They've had like 4 primetime games now. I mean, it's ridiculous.
New York.
I feel like we keep covering New York Giants primetime games, and I don't understand why they're.
They should have more. I mean, it's a big market, but they're a bigger football market. It's like do a bunch of Cowboys games. That's the Yankees of the NFL. You know, fuck the Giants.
I think this one's more of a reflection of the Bills than it is the Giants, but. Nonetheless, it's exciting. It's a narrative there where you've got Dable going back against his old team and the Bills coming off that travel to London. But
KC just stuffed
Denver just got stopped, right? Fourth down or third down stop.
Beautiful. I love it.
Couldn't pick up a yard. They got a punt.
Feel like a lightning bolt at the tip of my penis.
We'll have to clip that one.
Yeah. Why don't we have that one?
And ECU looks like they're going to settle for a field goal. Wow. 4th and 2 and 6.
I'll
Yeah.
tell
I
you
don't
which
know if
one
they'll
we
be able to
do.
get in the end zone tonight.
Dave, I'll tell you which one we do.
That's good for the under.
Can you feel the tension? I can. I can feel it down in my plums.
That's one of my favorite lines from that show.
Eastbound and Down. If anybody hasn't seen it, that's a great show.
Right.
Like Kenny Powers. I'm a cockfighter.
I got to get the. I want to get the always be closing, but I want to get it always.
Oh, I beg your
passions.
pardon. They're going for it here. East Carolina on 4th down. They're going for it here right now.
Wow.
Oh, quarterback. He's in. Mason Garcia
my
keeps
God.
it, and he's in
What's
for a
that?
touchdown for East Carolina.
There you go.
Wow.
Showing some balls.
Andre says goal Red Wings as well. Guys, do us a
Got ourselves
favor.
ball
Make
game
sure
there now.
if you like what you're seeing, get out there on YouTube, hit the like button, subscribe to the Pub Sports Radio channel, and hey, become a member. It's $4.99 a month. Helps us out a ton. You guys get tons of great programming and content. We're trying to bring you guys the latest and greatest. I'll tell you what, I'll fall on the sword, and I will admit a faux pas that I made today. You guys ready for it? In golf, I took JT Poston, first round leader, at plus 3,500. I took Bo Hostler to win the tournament at plus 3,500. And I meant to take Bo Hostler to win the first round. Something came up and I didn't able to get it in time. JT Poston's up the entire time. Guess what happens? Bo Hostler comes back and wins the first round, -9. Crushed me. Now he'll probably lose the tournament. There goes 35-1.
Can't win these tournaments on Thursday. That's the only problem. Yeah.
Well, the first round leader spot was right there, and I had him in my sights, and I took him as the. When you take a guy to win the tournament, you got to at least sprinkle his first round, and I did not. So shame on me. Shame on me. They're not all winners.
That's the way it goes.
But we do have the the Detroit Red Wings have scored now, right? So they're up 1-0.
This is rather surprising that New Jersey is struggling offensively because Detroit, I didn't like their defense coming into this season at all, really. Didn't love their blue line, and Jersey's getting shut out right now, well into the second period, but they do have a power play coming up, so see if they can get that going.
Early looks, Babano. I know you're not a big guy on Nashville's power play. I saw that the other night. I saw your tweet.
No.
I was on Nashville that game too, and when you said that, I was like, this game's over. But so far, strong power play, worse power play. Do you have a look? Do you have a team that's really capitalizing on the power plays?
Yeah, or even Edmonton's power play looked a little rough. I think early in the season, a lot of the offense has been 5-on-5 more so than with the power play so far. And sometimes that takes some time to get the power play clicking to the level it should be. New Jersey should have a good power play, but even they're 0-for-3 tonight. So there's another example.
Colorado had looked good last night. I think.
Yes, they did. Touchdown West Virginia. There we go.
There we go.
Need that.
There we go.
I know they scored in one power play. I don't know. I think that was the only goal they had, but they looked like they were pressuring. They just looked good to me.
Yeah.
I test.
Yeah, Colorado will be very good.
35-yard touchdown.
Team, yep.
Wow. Yeah, and that's the end. I'm a big proponent of the team that I made the most money with in a season. I go out at the end of the season. I pick up a hoodie based on the memorialization of the team that year. So Providence made me a ton of money. I think it was 2 years ago, maybe.
That's awesome.
Ago. They were a big spot. So let's go Providence.
Let's go Providence. Let's go Celtics. Let's go Patriots. Red Sox smash. Clam chowder, the white kind.
New Jersey Devils get it back. 1-1.
Samuel Adams.
Yep.
Is it Dawson?
Power
Mercer?
play goal, just like I said. Get that power play going. They finally did. Yep.
Who is it?
Jack Hughes or Dawson Mercer would make me very happy. Yeah.
Yeah. I would
Hey, Babano, do you have any input on that Fresno State game tomorrow against? I believe they play.
We're waiting on the Mikey Keene status. I think.
Yeah.
Still, whether he's going to play a quarterback for Fresno, and I don't like Logan Fife. I don't. I'm not a fan of that guy. I'd rather avoid betting Fresno if he's in there.
Yeah.
They pulled the Stars goal. Get back.
Yeah.
did they?
Nasty Nate, one of my good friends from juniors played. Jack Hughes scored the goal.
Yeah, Logan Fife is going to start. Mikey Keene's
One of
doing
my good friends went to Providence hockey.
That's a
Utah
State.
State.
I
That
was on
total
Fresno
feels
State
slow
the first
for
couple
Utah
games
State.
of the year.
Yeah.
I think Babano was on Jack Hughes. Didn't you say Jack Hughes earlier today, Babano?
Yep, I did.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. You cash it.
Up Kelsey again, first down, Kansas City.
Kelsey's all over the place tonight. The guy is on fire.
There
right
you go.
now.
Yeah.
Man, it's exciting to have all these games. This is the best time of the year. We got 3 pro sports going tonight, and only going to get better when they layer in the NBA. So I'm excited. This is where I want to be. You know, you got opportunities to cash all over. It's very difficult when you have one game to hone in and try to pick spots, but when you can add 3-4 teams, 3-4 games to it, 3-4 leagues to it, it opens up the playbook. You got all kinds of spots to cash.
Every inning, Spencer Strider, man, he's got guys on base, and he's finding ways to get out of it, though.
That under first 5 that's a good look. I know a couple of you guys were on that. I know Sharpie was on that.
Yeah.
He just got Alec Boehm to pop out on the infield.
What is that, bottom 3?
So much happening. Tell me you're not having a good time with these games tonight. You know, NFL aside, that's our main script here, but we've got all kinds of things happening. Here we go. 2nd and 1. Kansas City, no pressure whatsoever. Pacheco runs it up the middle, gets himself probably 6 yards, maybe.
That's it. Keep going, Pacheco. There we go. That's what we need more of. Yeah.
I like that look tonight with his especially his rushing and receiving combo.
Yeah.
Why limit yourself for a difference of like 10 yards to limit yourself only to his rushing? Take that opportunity.
Especially when you know he can be an active pass catcher as a running back. That's especially the case. Yeah.
McKinnon has done absolutely squat thus far, so that's exciting.
I mean, it's hard to fathom how this Atlanta lineup, the Dodgers lineup too, all these big time lineups, and they just get ice cold, just shut the fuck right down in these series.
Having that first round bye really hurts them, man.
I think so at wine time. I think that's a great point. I think there's something
hard to believe the Dodgers got, I mean, they didn't just get beat, they got like shut down, right? I mean, there was like very little scoring at best out of the Dodgers lineup there. That was impressive.
Yeah. It's almost like you'd rather play the wild card, you know, and be in rhythm and playing every day. And
doesn't the same kind of hold true for the NHL too, though, right? Like the wild card teams get hot and they just get rolling, and
the lower seeds,
they had to be competitive 3 or 4 games, a week or 2 going into the playoffs, and they get that first series and they're firing off, and those first place teams or those second place teams just get kind of caught sleeping. Kelsey again. Kelsey is on fire right now.
I'll tell you what, he's been laboring big time here, Strider. I mean, every inning's been a ordeal for him. But he hasn't given up anything yet.
Kelsey's got 5 receptions and 77 yards already in this game. And Mahomes had to shuck and jive. He gave a little roll out to the left. He had to spin back to the right, missed his wide receiver in the end zone. And, I don't know if it's his wide receiver or not, but they're going to have to kick the 3. 4th and 2 at the Denver 6. Yeah, Kelsey, 572. 77.
Yep.
Iron.
Wow.
Iron Eagle.
This game's going to be 24-0. Wait and see.
Yeah, it's going to be some ugly score. Yeah, 6-0, field goal good.
Yeah. Well, we need over 10. I don't think. I mean, Denver might score one score.
I'm gonna pour up a cocktail.
Did Kansas City just go for it on 4th down?
Cool.
Did Kansas City just go for it on 4th down?
They did.
Am I watching a replay? No,
they did.
They went for it. There's a lot of question right now. That's a great call. That's a great call.
It's a fucking great call. Yeah.
Wow.
He's the thing about Andy Reid is, and I know it's a special teams, but he has every time the trick he's the right timing for a trick play. It's like when you aren't expecting it. All the time you're supposed to be expecting it. He's the dude that does it. I mean, he always throws that tight end shovel pass for 1 yard on the goal line. He's a fucking genius.
You know, they go for it on 4th down, but nobody does it quite like the brotherly shove. Let's go. You guys know it's going to come back to that for me. I'm not going to try to be the fanboy tonight. It's not their night, but I can't help it. Can't help it. I get a smile on my face just thinking about it.
And fucking Strider gets out of it.
Yeah,
Of course.
What a job, yeah.
Let's go. We got that first 5 under. I know the boys were all over it. We gave you guys that look here. We gave you guys a whole bunch of looks tonight here. Make sure if you like what you're hearing, get out there and like and retweet this show. Let it over here.
Yeah. So it's Denver Broncos inside their own 5 will have the ball.
Bro, Phillies are gonna end up fucking losing, bro.
I don't think it was a dumb play. I think it was a smart play.
Bite your tongue.
Oh, are that many people on and not capitalizing?
Strider, though. I mean, Strider wasn't going to just give up a bunch of runs. That's to be expected.
I got to head out, you guys. But it was tried to stick around as long as I could. But
Bono, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got a lot going on. You gave us a ton of time tonight.
And I'd be on, I believe, with Jimmy in the bag in the morning. So tune in for that.
Hey, it was a pleasure, Babano.
You too, Wine Time Sports. Good to see you. Definitely.
Yes,
Dave.
sir.
See you, buddy.
Slap POD, Mr. Mike M. Everyone in the chat. Enjoy the rest of the game. Cash some tickets. See you next week.
Thank you, brother.
There you go, buddy.
Be good, man.
See you.
There he goes. Ian Babano, one of the hardest working guys.
Oh, you guys are gonna make me put a fucking t-shirt on.
You can't be. We can roll with 3.
Hey,
Get a t-shirt on. God damn it.
Okay, we'll get one on. You know what? Don't be results oriented with that play. That was a very smart play because even if they didn't get it, they pinned them in their own 5, and they're not in trouble. That was a smart play, guys. Everyone's saying it was stupid.
That made a ton of sense. You got, you're in a 3-0 game where nobody's scoring touchdowns. You got to do something.
And what's Denver going to drive down the field? They might, but they haven't done shit. I mean, yeah. Come on, guys. Give them some credit.
Oh, Wine Time's getting after it, brother. Get chip medicine in you.
There you go.
Shout out to our guy Wine Time coming in here today. Big pub sports day for Wine Time, giving us his college football looks. Coming on here tonight, giving us his looks as well. All about it. All about it. Appreciate everybody that dropped in here. We got 155 watching live. Everybody, appreciate you guys here. If you got live looks, make sure you throw it out there. Let's give a rundown the pick here. We got Austin Angler, 80-yard Mims touchdown. Ian, I'm bad with names. Sharber, Wine Time just got me motivated. Hell yeah, Wine Time gets you motivated. Antonio Esperanza, Sharpie should always be on video for these streams. He's electric as fuck. You know he is, man. That's how Sharpie rolls, dude. Bumble Clock, securing the under for Vegas, 66. Slam, 66. Manny, 47. Loud Director, 97. We appreciate all you guys coming out here today, man. It's all about you guys. This is why we do it. Make sure you follow Pub Sports Radio if you're not a member already and you like what's going on. I see a lot of guys in the black. Never put anybody on the spot, but we're here doing this thing, man. It's trying to build. This is the best goddamn community in the sports gambling world. And the difference here, I'll tell you guys right now, it's the difference between picks and plays. We're not trying to sell you guys squat. We're here to give you guys our plays. We're not just giving you guys picks. Yeah, anybody can throw a pick off the cuff and say, yeah, okay, take this one. But it's our money that's on the line, and that's the biggest difference of all. So appreciate everybody coming out. You guys already know what's up.
That's the difference. No one on screen here. And I don't know this for sure about Wine Time, but I know that he's a good guy, and I'm pretty sure I'm safe in saying this. If we're putting a play out on Twitter, anywhere we're putting a play out or saying a play, we put money on it. We're not
yeah.
That's the definition of a tout, is someone that gives out a play and doesn't bet it. None of those here.
Yeah, 100%. Hey, it's a blessing to be here with you guys, man. Shout out to the chat, man. All these guys that are here. Ian, Sanderson P, Director, Austin Angler, Iron, Bloodman. Sharpie, what's up, brother? Good to see you.
3 and
what we
out.
got going on in this MLB game right now?
I'm over here trying to find the shit. Mike's got me watching Eastbound and Down clips during the baseball game. Sorry.
He's distracted.
I'm so distracted, bro. I'm having a blast.
West Virginia's on this.
The best gift of Kenny Powers is when he gives the kid the fucking machine gun and he's standing by him and going. It's like the fucking kid's unloading in the background.
Like he said, though, shout out to the chat. Buck48 watching, 89 likes without even having to like or
Oh, we
ask.
almost muffed the punt.
I'm about
bro.
to ask. So smash that like if you haven't, guys. Let these people find out about the best damn live bet streams in the freaking world. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy G. Is there two cheese out there? He's getting ready for a wedding. He gets, what's up, fellas? Wanted to hit that like button before I jumped on the plane. Man, I hope you have a great weekend. Great wedding. I just had one last weekend. It was a lot of fun. I know it's going to be a lot of fun for you as well.
Oh, Austin
Appreciate
Riley
you, my
solo
brother.
shot. Told you can't leave them fucking runners on, bro. You can't.
What happened?
Is that top 4?
Austin Riley just hit a solo shot, 1-0.
I know our guy Stacks likes that play.
Well, that just went yop, yop, yop.
Yop, yop, yop.
See, I wanted
Yeah,
to
we're
bet
looking
Philly so bad today. So
We're,
bad, but I couldn't do it.
We're monitoring live plays, Andrew K, but we're struggling here. We saw the 45.5 just a few minutes ago, and we were looking at that under, but then it dropped so suddenly to 41. Now it's 32.5. And the wind's only going to pick up. So if anything, I would think that at this point it's the Broncos plus 10.5 is the spot that I would look at live. We keep flirting around 10.5, 11.5, 12.5, but it keeps coming back to 10.5. What are you guys' thoughts? Broncos 10.5?
I got the Broncos at 10.5 before the games, so I'm gonna stick to it. It's a small play. I still like it. I mean, it's a 3-0 game. I think the live line is kind of right where it needs to be. I'm not gonna do anything live in this game just because I'm kind of watching these college games right now. I'm not really watching the NFL game too much. If you guys have a good angle though right now, I mean, I'm down to take something live.
This isn't going to be, I'm on the Chiefs, so it's right where it is. Like it's a 10, and I have 10. It's not. Evenly juiced.
It really.
The problem is
it really could go either way, right, Dave? I mean,
it really could. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. There was only 2 points of value, but the Chiefs have kind of laid an egg on offense, but the Broncos are doing what the Broncos do. 32.5 is a live total. Usually I'd be looking to slam the over. I don't even want it at that, bro. This game might be 24-3.
One gets you two. One gets you two.
Yeah, shout out to Justin. He got the stacks, POD, Austin Riley, RBI. I hate to say it, given that I'm a Phillies guy, but that was definitely a great call. Nice job, my guy. Plus 150, giving him 1.5 units opportunity here. Kelsey with another big grab.
First down, West Virginia. West Virginia is they're in a score gun right here.
I love it. I love that we're all watching some different spots here. That's where the live betting is going to come to shine here because everybody's watching a little something different. And right now we've got the SMU Eastern Carolina live total at 48.5. I already got that with the under in the parlay at 55.5. I got the over 37.5 maybe on that West Virginia game here. West Virginia, it's grayed out. -6.5 is the live spot for West Virginia as well.
They just grayed out the live total of this NFL game at a 33, bro. Oh my God, bro. Shout out to everybody on the under. I know, Dave, you're on it. Heard that.
Yeah. Dave.
Damn, bro. Like, Ecolate Galloway.
You said it, dude.
Well, it's not anything new. I bet it blind. I'm not going to give you the cap. The cap is it's a trend I'm on, and that's it.
I just texted Noli like, you better fucking go under today, bro. The wind's gnarly in Denver, and he goes, Denver. I was like, fuck you, bro. You know what I mean.
And there
was
we
it
go.
a holy Noli? Holy Noli?
He didn't text me back. I'm sure he looked into it and was like, holy shit.
I was just looking at the 10.5, and I was thinking about that Chiefs spot here because. For the Chiefs, for me, the thing that they've been doing is running effectively with Pacheco, and now they're -13.5. So it was pregame 10.5. I can't get there on that, but let's keep our eyes on that. I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back, Liz.
Yeah,
you do it. You do's it. Okay.
I don't even have the NFL game up because I'm watching baseball.
I think West Virginia just fumbled the ball.
Nice. That's beautiful.
Oh, it's
That's
intercepted. Great. My bad. Intercepted Houston.
deep in their own.
Tipped out of his hands into one corner's hands into the other. Interception. Wow. What a play.
Did he catch that? Holy shit. Kelsey's a dude.
Another 19 yards for Travis Kelce.
Jesus Christ. He's unstoppable.
Yeah. First and goal here on the Denver 9.
Wow, another first and goal.
Kelce, 7 catches, 109 yards.
Oh, Galloway.
I'll tell you what, right now, anyone that laddered his yards, they're going to fucking get a payday.
Man. Well, does anyone know what his yards prop was
today?
Most
receiving yards tonight, bro. God.
No clue.
I didn't even look.
You got anything in this NFL game, Sharpie? I know you got the under first 5 in the MLB game. Is that your only bet today?
Yeah, I got nothing in this NFL game. I wanted to take the Chiefs, but at the end of the day, wanting doesn't get you paid.
Feel that.
I like this so much. I like that bet so much that I almost put my contest picks in early, laying 10.
Was it only 10 on the contest?
I don't know what I didn't look at the odds.
Figured it was 10.5, bro. And I was just
it?
Man, I could see some stupid backdoor cover and Mahomes doing what Mahomes does, sliding out at the 1 yard line to take a bunch of kneel down. It's Thursday night. Weird shit happens.
I've never taken in all the contests I've done. I've never circa or anything. I've never taken a Thursday night game. I just can't.
I got that rule too. You can't.
Yeah,
can't. Oh, is that fair? Oh, we got a tie game. Tie game. Nick Castellanos takes fucking Strider deep. Love solo shots. Those are the best things for an under, bro.
Touchdown.
It really is. It really is.
Tony.
Let's go, Tony. Let's go. So, what are these stats? Now it's going to be starting to be a good time at the half to get in on some of these props. The score is going to mean everything. If we get a 2-score game, take Pacheco's rush attempts. They're just going to run the fucking clock out.
Was that Tooney? Did I miss a Tooney touchdown?
Yeah.
CC.
Man.
And you missed the Castellanos bomb.
Oh, did he get it?
Red October, bro. It's 1-1.
Red October, baby. Let's go. Let's go. You know what I gotta get? I'll be right back. I gotta get
another glass.
Get a shot glass here.
I get a shot glass.
I feel bad about not taking Pacheco. I'm taking Mahomes instead. I just figured Mahomes whenever. 21.5 was too low, but I probably should have taken Pacheco at 77. That's what I should have done.
What's Pacheco live right now, though, bro? At the end of the day, you paid for your information. Who cares?
He's at 47 right now.
At the rate this is going, he's hitting a buck plus, and I don't think it's going to be above 100.
Yeah.
Especially if this game gets away, they're gonna be running the ball a lot.
That's why I almost thought about McKinnon too, even though I know he's only seen 1 or 2 looks, but this might have been the game that they're so far ahead that they put him in, I don't know. It was like 14. It was something fucking stupid low.
Okay, we also talked about this too when Bobano said that he was on Russell Wilson's freaking rush yards over 19.5. I says, bro, wait till he goes down 2 scores. That's when fucking Russ runs. Yep. So not a bad look at 11.5. The guy's going to break one of these runs eventually, guys. And the more he gets down, the more he's going to look to run. That's just the way he is. I've learned that with him.
Got going in this.
Here we go, boys. We're rolling.
Let's go.
He's already got 2, bro. I've got to make that a bet, bro. I got to take Russ Wilson over 11.5 rush yards now that he's down 2 scores. He's got 2 rush yards, bro. Get the fuck out.
That's a good bet.
Look at this Con Cliff spot here. I like what he's got to say here with this. We found some great success the other night with some of these prop bets on the over yards. He's looking at Kelce over 143.5. Let's take a peek and see where we're at right now. Let me see what I
He
can
only
do.
needs 34 more. He's at 109 right now.
And he's clearly been the target, especially as the wind picks up. What's going to happen, right? I mean,
it just depends. If this game does get out of hand, they might just start running the ball.
We're about to find out. It's only 10-0 right now. I mean, does he
Yeah.
have a drive in him right here to get him 3? Get him on the board? You need to use your legs, midget boy.
Watch Russ just rip off a 15-yard run, right?
That's the way to do it.
That's what he does, dude.
Hey, shout out to the chat, though, guys, for tuning in today, this Thursday. Shout out to everybody hanging out. Shout out to the members, guys. If you're not a member, $4.99 goes a long way. Our boss is cooler than yours. Who the fuck pays for a circuit ticket for our members? Yeah, let me tell you. A free $100 contest for UFC every week on pubsportsradio.com. Dave won it the only time he jumped in it. He is the champ that shows up when he wants to. That type of guy, guys. So
I played it the next week though, but there's no one that has a 50% record of winning in that tournament, except for this guy, and that's how it's going to be. I'm never playing again.
Nah, we'll get you in again, bro, when we're there bored one day, fucking with 10 people back there. We'll figure it out.
Let's go.
But smash the like if you haven't. Become a member if you haven't, guys. Click that button down below. $4.99, 17 cents a day on a bad month.
that's it.
Yeah, shout out to Sean Strickland. Shout out to Temecula. Shout out to Dan Henderson. Shout out.
Except for where my
Our luck has officially turned around, guys. We are back, baby. We are fucking back. We're back. Clap.
Like shot time.
Somebody showing me how to work the buttons.
Let's go. Hey, it's 100 likes. It's shot time. Let me grab a shot glass real quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
I might have to go
Let's
steal the
I
bong
like
from
this
my
guy.
roommate.
Valentine's got good energy there. He's keeping track of the shot count for us. He's keeping track of the like count for us.
North Ender threw it out there for us in the chat, letting us know. Shout out North Ender. He a member. Shout out. I'm a member. Mike's a member. Dave's a member. We're all members. And yeah, it's not because we're told to. It's because we want to. You guys watch this much. You make money. The best way to say thank you is $4.99. It doesn't go that far. $4.99.
To be completely honest, $4.99 and you only get half of it. But just so people know, StreamYard, the program that we run, is not free. We're giving you. I mean, it's not free. So if it pays for just that, please, guys. $5 a month ain't nothing.
If you want StreamYard, you do what Sharpie does. You keep it under 20 hours a fucking week. I mean, a month.
Yeah.
Shit.
No, I don't keep it under 20 hours and 2 shows. So.
On a Saturday, bro, you're freaking past what I try to keep.
Dave doesn't keep it under 20 hours on a Saturday. So
yeah.
One day.
On a Saturday.
Bro, and they're making me delete shit, so I'm deleting old shows. Like, not that I need to keep them, but
The live streams, fuck them. No one watches a live stream.
Yeah.
All right, Rangers, don't do this shit now, you fucking Power Ranger.
Yeah, we got the Predators up 1-0 over the Kraken. Let's go. Fuck them Kraken. I think it's gonna be a bad year.
Anyone got it? Mike, you got a shot with me?
Yeah, let's do it. We'll drink. This is all booze anyway, so.
I'll go steal the bong. I'll be
Cheers to you guys. Appreciate you guys for having me.
Wine time, man. You're always welcome. You're a great addition to the crew. We appreciate you coming, brother. Cheers. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Another 3 and out for the Denver Broncos. Broncos, let's ride.
What a great night here. We got NFL, we got college football, we got the NFL as well. All things are happening here.
NHL. Do you guys have anything in the 7:00 game? I know the line's kind of super. I don't cap a lot of NHL games. I really try to. Trying to get knowledge from other people around and stuff. So you guys tell me, what do you think about this Vegas San Jose total 6.5?
Let's tell you a little something about Vegas and San Jose. It was last year, and it was a trend. It made no sense, but Mike turned us on to when Vegas and San Jose are playing in this, not playing each other, but playing in the same night. Vegas won like 20-something in a row, and we got like 18 of them or 16 of them or something. They're playing each other. But the bottom line is you have a good team. You have one of the best teams against probably the worst team. Very simple cap. I'm on the puck line for the VGK.
Shout out to
Guys,
the
let's,
chat. I'm late to the party, but never fucking call me late for dinner. Smash the like if you haven't. I'm going to ghost this shit and then not cop. Why? Because I'm fucking iron lungs.
All right.
See,
We're going to
plus
bring on our
102 on
next
that
guest
puck line.
as
What
well.
did you get on, Dave?
105. It's not. It's very juiced up for a puck line. It's very juiced.
Guys, I'm excited here. We got another guest ready to roll with us here. He's ripping all over YouTube, Pub Sports Radio's finest. This guy is a unicorn capper. He caps everything. Caps how long it's going to take us to hit him back on stage. And we're going to make sure that we go with that under. Let's bring him on, our guy, C-Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brother.
Where's your horn, unicorn?
You tell me, Dave.
I don't know if I want the answer.
You gotta go. Miggity, Mac.
I blew that one. I would have given him a good run at it. But that
being
being said,
C-Mac.
The Chiefs game or the baseball game?
Both.
Oh.
Good. So far, so good for me. So for my bets.
You have anything in these college games, C-Mac?
I do have the under in Houston, West Virginia. That kickoff return really swift kicked me in the balls because Houston had about 100 yards in the first half. I didn't think they'd get much. So
the only good drive they had was that drive with 2 minutes left.
Did they just score? They just scored.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to die.
Oh, that's.
But other than that, I got the under here. I had the under in the baseball game, the first 5. I have Pacheco's yards over, and I have a Russell Wilson. I'm worried the Chiefs get up big, but I took his under passing, 224.5. Chiefs have only gave up 204 all year, and I have his pick, and he already threw a pick, right?
He's at 17 passing yards right now, C-Mac.
Yes, beautiful. So even if it – yeah, so that was a little two-piece play that I'll do sometimes. So I like that. And that's it. Right, but I'm willing to hit some shit on at halftime here.
Absolutely. We're ready. We're ready. Appreciate you joining us, brother. We're ready to roll. We got NHL going.
Oh, yeah.
College football. We got the NFL.
Busy time, baby. Best time of the year.
Love it. Love having multiple sports going
when the
on.
bet's slow.
Yeah, you catch, it's hard to find a bunch of spots in a single game, but when you got a bunch of games, we put our heads together, we're going to find winners. Rangers scored again. We got a 4-1 New York Rangers game over the Buffalo Sabres. Kreider's got 2 goals, Panarin, and then Lafreniere.
Let's go, Suarez. Double him up. Oh, so close.
What inning is that at the baseball game?
We're in the
cat forward.
We're in all of the inning that we all
deal with it, Ian.
Are you on full?
Oh my God! Why did you fucking throw that? There's a flag though. Hopefully it was offside.
It looks like it's on the defense.
Yeah, I think it was offside or holding or something.
Yeah. Pass interference on the Denver defense negates the interception with Mathis. Let's go.
You got to watch out. I mean, he's the guy Kelsey's the guy to do that, to throw down the field to get it. But it's always a risky proposition to go deep to try to get the pass interference.
All right, 3 more outs, fellas. 3 more outs.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the West Virginia money line. I'm gonna jump on this West Virginia money line. It's minus 130. Like West Virginia.
I was gonna take him at half, down 14-10, and I was too late. By the time I went, I looked and they scored right away.
Yeah. They scored. Yeah, literally, they scored right away. I just feel like this is.
Did you get in at halftime, Mike? Did you get in at halftime, Mike?
No, I looked at it just like Zach said. I looked at it, but by the time now look, I took it minus 130. It's minus 175 right now. Minnesota Wild just pump another goal in as well. Minnesota Wild are up 2-0. We had that Minnesota Wild spot free.
Yeah, that was a good spot there.
Just felt like the Panthers are kind of reeling. They've had some injuries as well. Their defense suspect.
Yeah.
Joel.
They'll be all right.
Erickson, it's that goal 2-0. JW says, please trade Russell Wilson.
Yeah, first down for West Virginia.
They need more than that. They're in deep shit. That organization.
Yeah, deep shit.
You think did Sean Payton go to Denver knowing that Russell Wilson was there, or knowing that they have opportunity?
I don't know. I thought it was because he wanted to have a quarterback that he like respected. But what is he's living in his old? I mean, did he not realize that? Come on,
is he not the GM also? Like, it's a place where he's GM and coach.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. But I knew it wouldn't have mattered. There's three teams that need to just get rid of everybody, and really two, but the third one's the Giants. Get rid of everyone.
Do that. The
Broncos and the Bears. They need to get rid of the coach, get rid of Justin Fields, get rid of everyone.
Peyton ain't going, bro, but he's going to get – these are people he didn't bring on. He signed to keep Russell Wilson. He said, okay, he'll be here for this long. Everyone else ain't under his program and who he drafted, bro. These guys are on their way out.
Mel says that they like the William Carlson over 1.5 shots on goal. Not mad at that spot at all. Wild Bill. He's a go-to guy.
Wild Bill.
C-Mac, do you get to many Vegas Golden Knights games? Do you get out there at all, or are you more of
I've been to a couple.
Yeah.
I mean, if they were cheaper, I would have went to this the other day.
Are they expensive tickets?
Yeah, they're the most expensive one, other than the Leafs and Rangers. But they got to be – they were up there. I think they might be now the most expensive ticket.
Well, especially after winning the Cup. I mean, that's only adds value, right?
Yeah, they were already way up there.
You got to figure.
But I've been to a couple.
You got to figure they jack the prices up, given that a lot of people come in from out of town. I know when the Sabres go down there, I know there's a contingent that comes up from here. They're always like, "You want to go to Vegas and watch the Sabres game?" I'm like, it's okay. I'm all right. But I got to imagine it's as much as their home ice, they got to be battling the crowd a lot of times here because the crowd travels heavy.
Yeah, I have friends that would go to Coyotes game. They get a hotel and be like half the amount.
Yeah, it's
they drive, get a hotel, get their cheap ass ticket for the game.
$5. It's pretty wild, honestly.
Yeah.
And then
my brother told me
Vegas, I always look at the price of the tickets and like $200. It's crazy. The cheapest seats. Cheapest seats.
It was a couple years back. My brother flew out to Arizona. They were hiking and doing a bunch of stuff. He's like, "Yeah, we went to a Coyotes game." I was like, "Yeah, what's that like?" He said, "It was $20 for a ticket." I said, $20 for a ticket.
Oh yeah, you can move wherever you want too.
Yeah, that's what he said. They were in the cheap seats. He said he moved down to center ice by the time the game was done. It was
it's down near Mill Street, which is like where all the co-eds are, bro. That is the place.
Well, yeah, now they're playing in the college arena, right? So
yeah. So down by Mill and Tempe. I mean, if you don't know what that is, look it up.
We've got Trey Turner, Captain America, solo shot.
Let's go.
Oh, good for him.
Good for him. Great for him.
All right.
Good for him. He starts to hit when he leaves the Dodgers. I think everyone does.
Yeah.
At least in the playoffs. I guess you're right. Season.
Bottom of the fifth, 2-1. Phillies are up, 1 out, and Philly's greatest son is
all
on.
that minus 180 first 5.
Let's go.
I just thought I'd get 2 studs showing up, bro, and 2 solo shots. Philly should have capitalized off of Strider. I mean, it should be, 4-1 with how many people were on, bro?
That's exactly – I expected that to be the case, and they just stranding runners on base, strand them up. But that's okay.
But this is what I want.
Yeah, I should have had a big bet on the Phillies. I mean, I've been all over these dogs, and I didn't take them tonight.
A totally bad, worse line, but I'll be looking to get in on the under once again now that the Phillies are up. As soon as Rangers out, we get every great arm from both sides because Atlanta's down in the series and can't lose, and we get Philly's best arms because they're up 1. This game's going to lock 2-1. Might take a plus money shot on that.
Hockey updates. We got Jack Hughes with another goal for the Devils. Jack Hughes, 2 goals tonight. Jack Hughes 2-1 over the Red Wings. Parlay
Light
the
the lamp.
Devils and the Sharks, or the Golden Knights, rather. Let's go. Nathan Cerna says, fuck yeah, Washington Wizards -2 on a beauty 3 parlay piece. Nice job. Let's go. I only played like 3 preseason NBA games. I haven't really touched it, especially with everything else coming back. It's kind of like you got to look and watch. And Russell Wilson takes a big sack on 3rd down, 20 seconds.
You're supposed to run, you fucking midget. Yeah, he's
Here
about my
we
height.
go. We're going to be at halftime. It's going to be 10-0. Unders are looking glorious here on Thursday night.
Glorious.
Russell Wilson primetime unders 0-9. Remember, I said the margin 14 points. Thursday night football unders over the last 36 are 24-12 to the under. I'm going to tell you what. I don't even care what the number is. I'm going to take the second half under. You got guys that don't want to play Thursday night football. You got tired legs. They haven't had the full time to rest and recuperate. And it just feels to me like it's another second half under spot. So I think every Thursday night football has gone second half under. I got to take it again. I'm going to go once we get live. I'll make sure to read out the number.
Damn, I almost took Kelsey, and he's already fucking.
Dude, he's
109.
He's already what? Cast everything out there.
Yeah, I think it was 70. What? 1? Was it 71?
Touchdown, West Virginia.
Yeah, I think it was
an
71.
animal, bro.
West
Been the
Virginia
best tight end
score.
for
We
a
got
while.
West Virginia live at -130. Let's go, West Virginia. Let's go. Go
Strider, get the fuck out this inning, you fucking cuck. I'm gonna go stress this bitch fucking in the background like I'm Jeebus. Y'all don't need to see a grown man cry.
Keep the sound on though.
Give us the sound. We don't need to see it.
Yeah, just keep the sound. I want to hear elation or agony. That's what I want to hear. One of the other.
I think this first 5 under is good here. I mean, there's one out. They've
You're
got
good, bro. You're fine, bro.
No, yeah, it's good. It's looking great right now.
What's it, 4.5, right?
Yeah,
3.5?
4.5. There you go. There it is.
Oh yeah. One get you 2. One get you 2.
One get you 2, baby.
Fuck out there.
Finish it.
Good shit, fellas. Good shit. That's a good bet right there.
Let's fucking go.
Safe to say that our luck has officially turned around, guys. We are back, baby. We are fucking back. We are back. Clap.
Three best friends. No.
We are the 3 best friends that anyone can have. I know. Obviously, I would know any of the Allen's lines because I look like him.
You ever had a giraffe in your backseat? Wild go up 3-0, 3-0. Minnesota Wild. Let's go. It's all happening.
In the second movie, when he stands up at the dinner when they're reading the wedding dinner, and he keeps calling. He's in Thailand. He keeps calling it Thailand. Go. Oh, we got some rush yards out of fucking what's his face finally. Mahomes.
I could use some McKinnon rush yards. What the fuck?
I thought about him. I'm telling you, I think if they go up in the third quarter, let's say it's 24-0. Fourth quarter, they're gonna put McKinnon in.
Mahomes just is like, I'm gonna win this game myself. I like it.
Do you love it?
I got McKinnon. I got his 27.5. He's at 11 receiving yards. So
you want receiving? Okay.
Yeah.
We got a tight one here in Houston, fellas. It's 24-21 West Virginia. Houston's got the ball at their own 45. It's 1st and 10 right now. I know Mike M got it on the money line -135. I know Dave you have the -2.5.
Yeah.
I have the +3 in Houston. So
they're kicking a fucking field goal. Oh my God.
Oh, the Flyers score. Here we go. Flyers get on the board again. 3-1 Philadelphia.
As I'm going under
Unbelievable.
6.5 minus 130, I'm expecting bullpen fucking shootouts from here out.
60-yard field goal, good. Holy fuck!
All right, I gotta catch a refill and we'll be back and hit some live bets, boys.
You need to make the ratio to mixer to alcohol a little more, Mike. I think.
What did you get, Sharpie?
My excessive consumption.
6.5 minus 130.
Wow, he could have gone 67 yards with. Actually, he could have gone 70 yards with that. That was a boot. What's it all about, eh?
What's all in a boot?
What's it all about, eh? That's what all the Canadians say, right? Shout out to
Get under
Canada.
6.5 minus 140. I'm going to take it.
For who?
This Phillies Braves game.
Yeah.
It logged off. Now it's at minus 166. Wow, I'm gonna stay away from that.
I still don't hate the 6, bro. I think, dude, we're about to get nothing but elite bullpen arms. All they're gonna get is solo
6. They'll give
shots.
me the 5.5 at minus 103.
Damn. Just got an out, that's why. But we already got Dominguez in right now, bro. This is what I was talking about. Like, they bringing in the elite guys now, bro. We're going to get the best of both worlds. This is a glorious situation. And we don't have no stupid-ass fucking extra inning rolls either.
Oh, that's
play
right.
baseball.
That's right.
All right, boys. It's a good time to be alive.
Let's go. Damn, under 6.5 minus 200 now. God damn. That was a nice bet. I wish I would have, if I would have got in right when you told me that, I probably would have got in on that same number and it just slowly is going up. It's probably 2 outs now.
2 outs now.
Under 5.5 minus 120. Yeah, I didn't get in.
They already got Alvarado warming up for the next. This is beautiful, bro. This is a beautiful thing.
Oh, Houston's on West Virginia's 15-yard line now. Damn.
Yeah.
We got ourselves a game, fellas. You're on the under, right, Dave?
I'm on the under in the other game.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're on the West Virginia minus 2.5. Sorry.
Yeah. There's a lot of game left in that, bro. And it's looking like I'm not watching the game. I'm just watching the game cast, but I don't think Houston can stop them. One stop, here's the deal. It either goes bang, 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 and the last team has it wins, or West Virginia gets a stop.
Dude, he's not even going to let Dominguez see Olsen. And he's like, nope, I want my lefty on lefty.
Yeah, why would the Rangers have an empty net down?
Bro, Dominguez threw 5 fucking pitches, bro. Okay, coach.
Shout out to the chat, guys. Nasty Nate, Director 97, Fanatical Jim, Markel, MR, Always Profit, AOD, Pub Sports Forever, Facts, Director 97. Shout out to everyone that's here, man. Appreciate you guys for coming out. It's a blessing to be here on screen. I'm usually in the chat, so it's a lot different, and it's been a lot of fun, man. So hit the like button. Let's get it.
Welp.
Time out Houston still. All right. So we got 13-0 game in this NFL game, guys. What are we thinking about? Does anyone have anything live in this game? Anyone thinking about taking anything second half?
No, all my bets are looking good. So when that happens, and I don't love anything, I don't want to give money back and force something. So that's just how I feel. I feel like where's the light? Well, right now the under's got to be, or the total's got to be super fucking low.
35.5.
I still wouldn't even. I still wouldn't even take the. Yeah, I wouldn't take the. I'm already on the under, so why would I take it twice at 35? And I look for the over if it's this low, but fuck no.
It's great out right now, but how do the Chiefs not score 25.5, bro?
Their team total.
Oh, okay, never mind. They're only at 13. That's why they need 2 touchdowns. I thought they had fucking more than that.
I think the game. I think the game's like 27-7 or something like that, or 27-3, or maybe 27-0.
Dude, they're bad. Oh, my kid's coming home from working outside for the second time in his life.
We are rolling here, right? We got Houston with a big passing touchdown. Houston's up 27-24.
Let's go.
What did I miss, boys? Where are we at? The Flyers won their first game 4-2. I said this before. The Flyers are too stupid to know they're bad.
You said that a couple times.
Yep. Too stupid. We did cash that first 5 under in the Phillies game. Now we're looking at this NFL game. What do we have for some live numbers? NFL game.
For Phillies game, I think someone
No,
took.
I'm sorry.
the
I
under.
meant the NFL game. Sorry.
Sharpie took the under 6.5 full game minus 130, I believe, in the baseball game. I think that's the only thing we moved on so far, second half. I haven't moved on anything live. I tried to get in on the under 6.5. I was just a little too late.
Oof, that 6.5's a little too juicy for me. NFL-wise here, we've got minus 17.5 for the Chiefs right now. They're up 13-0. The total at 33.5. I'm going to take that under, the 33.5. I'm going to go with this under.
Really?
Yep.
All right.
The wind is supposed to pick up. So the wind pregame started at 15 miles an hour. It's supposed to get up to 24-mile-an-hour gust here in the second half of this game. And it's
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. The thing is, if you're on the under pre-flop, I'm just saying I'm all my bets are looking good, so I don't want to pressure something that I think is going to happen. I'm not going to say that's not the bet; it's the bet. But
no, I have I've got the teaser with the Chiefs -4 and the under 57.5. I took the 49.5, I think it was pregame, but that was that was earlier this week. So second half unders for Thursday Night Football I think they're hitting at 100% rate. So for me, this under at 33.5, it's are we going to see 3 touchdowns? We haven't seen 3 touchdowns all game. Are we going to see 3 touchdowns in the second half? I don't think so. And I can get it at under 33.5 at -105. So I took advantage. I'm going to take advantage. It's been a Thursday Night Football unders have been a thing. These teams get gassed. And my reasoning behind that is they're just tired. They played already. They don't want to play this game to begin with. They are tired. The offenses are tired. The defenses are tired. Offense has to be at least effective and productive. And we're certainly not seeing that out of Russell Wilson right now. Russell Wilson's prime times, again, 0-9 to the under with a 14-point cover. We're right around that 14-point spot for the cover. But I like it at a -105 spot. I can get this under 33.5. What are they going to score? 3 touchdowns the second half? We haven't seen it, and the wind's picking up.
Nasty Nate, I think if I wanted to get frisky, I kind of like that, taking an alt line for plus money. I'm gonna say, like, what makes you think that the Broncos going to do anything but score like a field goal? Like get inside the.
I like it, guys. I just moved on the Denver Broncos team total under 7.5 -120.
Yeah,
I'm moving on it. Like, why not? I don't know.
I'm not betting it. But I'm endorsing that's not a bad bet. I mean, I don't
know if they can score a touchdown here, and if they do, I don't think they're going to score anything more than that. I think they might get a field goal or 2 here. Live total I got is under 34. I'm thinking about taking that too. I like that look by Mike M, but the only thing is that we did lose a lot of value from the full game.
I think Sharpie had commented on it. Sharpie said that Russell Wilson throws a lot of balls in the first half, and then he kind of weans down in that second half as well. Now they're going to have to step up because they're down, but the wind is picking up, and that's going to lead to turnovers. I'll tell you what, another one I like is Russell Wilson second half turnover. Let me see if I can find that.
I wish my book would give me that.
TD Houston. Man, oh man, this is going to be a game. Tons of time left.
We got some good games going on right now, guys. This Houston West Virginia game's no joke, man. They've been going back and forth here.
This Philly Braves game is no joke.
Yeah,
2-1 in the bottom six.
That's the game right there. If I had a bet on that, man, I'd be so locked in on that.
We have been blessed with some great games today. You know, this game may or may not be there, but the whole spread of games, hockey, everything else that's going on, a lot of fun. Right now, the Detroit Red Wings tied it up 2-2 with the New Jersey Devils.
What's a Red Wing? I don't know what a Red Wing is. It's a boot.
The Brinkett gets the goal. I shared that on Babano's show today, plus 215 to Brinkett. Let's go. Fuck yeah. We do this shit, boys. We do this shit. Let's go. We'll take
the
that.
last Megalodon fucks hockey in the eye hole, too. Watch out, fellas.
That's his sport, though. That's his number one sport, probably.
That's where we started fucking eye hole.
Yeah,
boys.
that's his. He's a hockey player. He played.
Can you feel the tension? I can. I can feel it down in my plums.
Mike played for the semi-pro hockey team, the Tropics.
That's not true.
I caught that.
Like
funny. I did
they called him Jackie Moon.
Yeah. Fucking stupidest movie.
But it's funny.
It's hilarious. Everything he does is funny. I don't think there's one thing I think he's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he is.
I also have Forsberg for a goal in the Nashville game. I don't think he has that.
I think it's 27-0 or 27-3 or 27-7, something like that. That's what I think. Or 21.
I like that team total under that Weinstein was talking about there with the
Con Clips just brought up something sick. Kelty has had all of his touchdowns this year come in the second half.
Well, the season is young, but there you go.
What's his touchdown prop? Take a look. I'll take a look.
Because I'll gander at that.
Yeah, plus 155.
Jesus Christ, bro. No love on that, huh? What was he, a 200 to start the game?
Yeah. Throw a sprinkle on that. Throw a sprinkle on that. Let's go. We'll sprinkle on
Denver to not score a touchdown plus 230 on FanDuel.
See,
Dang,
that seems
bad?
juicy. Yeah, that seems juicy.
That seems like that they're not going to score at all. A garbage time touchdown, bro.
That's what I meant. It should be like plus 500 or something.
Yeah,
like, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
The thing is, the wind is going to
score, bro.
This wind is supposed to pick up, so they're going to have to rush it. If anything,
they can't do anything. They have an average pass game, and I think they're 19th in rush yards.
Well, we need little midget man to run.
Yeah.
Javonte Williams touchdown at plus 425 might be a look. I'm not gonna. Him and McLaughlin are both 425. I'm not gonna touch it, but
420.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now, Russell Wilson is a Hall of Famer, in my opinion. But I'm going to write a petition. I want all you guys to sign it. There's going to be two things on it. I'm going to make suggestions to the NFL. Stop drafting short quarterbacks. Stop drafting FCS quarterbacks. Stop doing it. Draft.
Is he a Hall of Famer just because the NFL allows everybody and their mom in?
He went to two Super Bowls. He won one. His stats. I mean, they're not going to be like Dan Marino stats, but he's up there. He's in the top 50 of a bunch of shit. He's a Hall of Famer, I think.
Man, I guess.
Who's more of a Hall of Famer? Here's a question. Even though 1-1-2 and 1-1-1, Don't you think that Eli Manning and him are kind of the same like level? Like they're right there.
But Eli Manning
I think that
was in
Eli
New
Manning
York
gets in because
has his brother and dad in the Hall of Fame, so he's kind of like blessed.
I think both of them get in personally. That's how I feel. I think
They both
do.
got in with a good defense, but man, dude, if you have 5, 6, 7 bad years to end your career, do they not bring that into account?
Well, I guess I don't know.
I mean, Eli didn't do shit for those Super Bowls, so it's crazy for him to be him in there. So they're gonna let Russell in. You're right.
I think they will. That's whether or not we think it. I'm just saying I think he's going to be in, and I think with who's gotten in.
Remember when?
Go ahead.
Do you remember when Russell Wilson got his contract with the Texas Rangers? Everyone was like, "Oh,
I remember he had one." Yeah.
He should have gone to
Ben Roethlisberger is a perfect example. He's definitely a Hall of Famer. He won 2 Super Bowls, but his last 10 years were bad. His last 10 years were not good.
More or less.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Ben Roethlisberger is that guy. He said, "I won 2 Super Bowls in my first 5 or 6 years. I'm gonna pack it in and milk this for every fucking inch I can." And that's what he did.
Pay off every girl who says I did something to them because I probably did it.
Questionable.
I had a buddy that went to Miami of Ohio when he was going there, and he goes up to the bar and he taps him on the shoulder. Goes, "Yeah, Ben," and Ben goes like this, and like kind of nudges him with because Ben's a big guy. Like Ben might be a like violent dude. He could be because he like basically pushed my friend. Yeah.
I mean, if he'll push a friend, he'll push a woman.
Maybe. Well, that guy kind of was a woman, so it's almost the same fucking thing. But.
Nathan Cerna says Broncos country to the woodshed second half. Yeah, I think so.
Broncos are one of the worst teams in football. Let's just be real about it. Take the points. I don't know about no money line. 17's a lot of points, but still, I can't put my money on Denver.
Let's not forget the 70-20 thumping they took against Miami. That was only 2 weeks ago. So they figured it out all of a sudden? But Kansas City does not cover spreads at home in the first half of the season. So we'll see.
They interviewed one of the linemen after that game, and he basically like talked trees. Like, what am I doing here? We lose all the time.
Oh my God! Did Castellanos hit another bomb?
There you go.
Solo shots don't hurt.
Wow.
Get him. Did he get it?
Yes.
Come on, fucker.
And Castellanos' little buddies
October, boys. Let's go.
Every time Castellano has that kid at the game, Castellano has great games. It's some kid like 4 or 5 years ago. He did a cancer thing with him, and the kids beat cancer, and he stayed in contact with the kid. He's like really good friends, calls him all the time. And every time he comes to the games, he has like the game of his life, bro. And that they just showed the little kid right after that home run, like, again.
Big stick, Nick. You know it, North Denver, baby.
He gave the little kid, pointed at him. After he did the whole dugout shit, he points at the kid like, you know it's because of you. You know it. I love that. That's good-hearted for baseball, man.
Let's go. Let's go, Phillies. Let's wrap these boys up. They are living. I don't want to say it. I'm not going to say it.
Man, that SMU East Carolina under, boys, was golden. I know you guys got
absolute money in the bank. Yeah.
My teaser this
week. Might not
week,
score in this game, dude.
I do the early looks on Wednesdays. I had the West Virginia game over, and I had the Eastern Carolina game under. East Carolina game, excuse me. I know Nick would not appreciate that.
Call,
East Carolina game under. Let's go. Let's go.
I do that shit too with him all the time. I say there's no such thing as an East Carolina. Like what is there's North and South. There's no East Carolina. Eastern.
These two picking these fucking bums apart.
Pick. Let's go.
There's even a Western Carolina that's Western, right? It's not West Carolina.
Big play right there for the Kansas City Chiefs. Driving down. They are first and goal. Kansas City. Mahomes is doing his little. It was Rashee Rice with a big pick there across the middle. Rashee Rice getting them yards. He's got to have
Bro, I
at least
looked at his live fucking total at the half. It was 19.5.
Houston, 27-yard pass downfield for a first down. Let's go.
Yeah, that game's
Riders
looking
out the game.
a
They're
little
going
dicey.
to the pin.
Let's go. First
One batter too
goal
late.
at the 8-yard line. Little bobbled handoff, and Kansas City finds a way to get back to the line of scrimmage. Is that Pacheco again? Where the fuck is McKinnon? Let's get McKinnon in there for the second half. We don't need Pacheco to do anything else. He's already done enough.
You know how they use McKinnon, right, Mike?
Yeah. The old fuck you position when you have Pacheco yards and you need him to get it done. They flip it over.
He's their
to
third
fucking
down back, bro. So, when they're up by 13, he ain't going to see too much action.
Nope, there's a pass out of the backfield. Again to Pacheco. He gets out there at the maybe minimal gain at best. It's 3rd and goal.
Now
TikTok,
McKinnon
TikTok,
coming in from the sideline.
Minutes to go. Let's bring this fucking guy in here. Get this guy out of here. Get him out of there.
It's a prop I've looked to back a lot, bro, at halftime. When the Chiefs are down by 7, you play McKinnon rushing receiving because that's when they use him. Third down back. When they're down, bro, he's in.
Antonio Esperanza says Denver has quit in every way possible. It might look like that. It might look like that. Kong's Clip says, why have I not seen a target in the end zone yet? They're just trying to drain this clock. Mahomes is rushing out to the left side. 3rd and goal. He's just going to toss it up there, and it's a garbage catch out of bounds for Valdez-Scantling. 4th and goal. We're probably going to see a field goal.
Good for the under.
Under 33.5. Let's go. Let's
That's
get
huge.
this under.
I'm hoping Broncos don't score a point today.
Kelsey was wide open twice. Kelsey rolls up to the left. He's wide open. He does a little jig to the right. He's wide open. Mahomes just didn't see him, I guess. I don't know how you don't see Kelsey. That's got to be your number one target in the red zone. Not to see this guy is something. But they kicked the field goal, and it's good. Kansas City goes up 16-0 on a 25-yard field goal. 9 minutes and 16 seconds left in the third quarter on Thursday Night Football. Let's go.
Let's go.
Man, it's been a lot of fun so far tonight. We're finding cash. We're making that
Broncos
stack.
D's done enough, but the Chiefs understand, don't turn the ball over in the red zone and they can't beat us, bro. They're not gonna beat us. Let's not be dumb. If you can bet Pacheco's rush attempts, bet it. They're gonna fucking clock this game out.
Yeah, Nathan Cerna knows. Why, Mike? Why?
Because fuck him.
Because fuck him, that's why. Shout out to Dave Chappelle, one of the best to ever do it.
Well, actually, there's a version of the one that we're talking about. There's a version of Mike. There was someone that Mike knows that. I won't say, they'll just say that was doing a pick video for something, and he goes, "Why do I have this pick? Because fuck them."
You gotta
fucking that shit back, bro. Are they really?
You gotta find it, bro. That's fucking hilarious.
Third quarter, bring it back.
Like an official pick video that people are watching. Why? Because fuck them.
Straight out. Come on.
Best.
Excellent detailed analysis.
Yep.
There it is. Houston touchdown. They passed it in there.
Yeah, that game's fuck. Good job.
Smith,
time you got it.
I just guys, because I don't have a huge play on these two college games, like I said, but the fact that I was on with Jimmy in the bag, I'm stoked that if hopefully these two games hit, that I can go 2-0 with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. You want to start out with a big spot, right? I mean,
you know what I mean? It's huge.
Yeah.
You want it when your balls are out on the table. I mean, this is from guys that put out plays every fucking single day, multiple plays, and we show our fucking face. We're not Pikachu picks and all that shit. We're who we are. We're real people, and when we look bad, and we get chastised.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, though, Wine Time Sports has been smashing college football.
Oh yeah, he's been hot.
I've been watching what he's doing, and
liquid hot.
I know there's been a couple times we're head to head, and he's beat me up, and I don't like it. money time.
It always goes both ways, though, man. You never know.
I need you to pick a little less. C-Mac's back. What's up, C-Mac? He's scrubbing.
Hey, C-Mac, big question for you. What do you think about this college game day, 12:30 game, Oregon at Washington?
Ooh.
I think it's going to be a good game.
It's so tough, man. It's so tough.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have a bet on it. I think there's good revenge for Oregon. I think they can run on Washington. It's going to be tough. I just think it's going to be close.
I took the under 67.5. I know it's not going to be a super popular play, but
I think it's all right. I think you could stay under, and I think it just could get over. If the defense,
Bo Nix against top 10 teams. I've been watching him his whole 6 years in college, and he never performs well against them. I can just see a letdown from.
Oh yeah, hey, he's fucking Bo Nix, man.
Yep. You know what I mean? The low-end competition, he absolutely dominated.
Nick Castellanos is the first player in MLB history with back-to-back home run games in the playoffs.
Man, I had his jack too, but not today.
Dude, how could that be true? Because that guy from the Mets, Murphy or whatever, had a ton of home runs in the World Series. Remember,
But no, he had 2 and 2.
I'll tell you what, I'll take my
okay.
Phillies fandom hat off. These bats in Philadelphia are red hot right now. Yesterday,
the pitching, the bullpen, everything's
nothing
right
about,
here, bro.
Yep.
Right, and so yesterday they set the record, set a team record for home runs. They set they tied the MLB record in playoffs for home runs. And tonight you got the guy that didn't produce last night, and that's the thing about Philadelphia. They don't have to hit the same. They're not dependent on one guy. They just continue to go and get it done. So,
pass interference, Casey.
Yeah, 4-2 Devils.
Yeah, you can't grab his arm, dickhead.
Oh, great defense. Good job, Jose. One more out. Let's get through each inning, each out, baby.
Devils are up 4-2, minute 32 left in the third.
The whole team's up too? Ooh, we get 3 less at bats.
Okay.
If it was earlier in the season, an under game like this, I'd be pissed. But there's so many games going on right now. It's great. I love it. I love that I have this under. I love the Kansas City spot. We've got hockey rolling here. We got the under in the Blues Stars game. 18:43 left in the third period. It's 1-1. We got the Wild. They're up 2-0 at the end of the second period. It's great. A lot of fun. Of course, the Phillies.
Hey, Dave, I did move on Vegas -1.5 plus under.
That's cool. That's it. Come on, get him. I thought the stars would come out here tonight, but they don't. They're not shining that bright in Texas. But
The spot that I was talking about earlier, Dave, was 25-4 to the under when these two teams play over a 29-game span. Under, I know we talked earlier about the St. Louis on the road and their over prowess, but these two games kind of supersede that when you get these two teams together. The under, just for whatever reason, continues.
I thought this game was like a 4-1 game. That's kind of what I thought. Or 3-0. I mean, we can still get it. We can still cover. I mean, if the Stars get a goal and get an empty netter, we're still, we're all right. But
Blue Stars under. Vegas Blues over. I don't even think they've ever played it under. Blues.
Nice. For whatever reason, C-Mac, when some of these teams line up, they just.
I know.
Score.
You got to hold him here. Hold him to a field goal at least. Don't let him get a touchdown.
Hey, Denver's driving. Can't say that all day.
Yeah, their first time. JW says the only star they've shown is Taylor Swift. Yeah. Red Wings score a goal. 34 seconds left. 4-3. Devils up over the Red Wings. Empty net time.
Yeah, it's not Antonio. You've got empty net. I mean, keep the faith. Doesn't look good, but
I like the -1.5 though. I wouldn't shy off that. I don't think.
What game? Nick was on a game yesterday that it was Montreal. That they were up 2 goals. They had 2. The other team had 2 empty net goals. So the team with more players got 2 goals to tie it up, go to overtime, go to a shootout, and beat them. That fucking sucks. That's the worst. 2. Oh, is it an interception?
Kansas City interception.
Let's
go. Kansas City picks it up. Kansas City interception. 5:38 left in the third quarter. Let's go.
Oh, man. Russell Wilson's feeling that plum tension.
God damn it. I wish I could have found it, Real American. Shout out to you, Cash, the Wilson second interception. We talked about it. I couldn't find it. Damn, I'm mad. That had to be some good plus money. Good for you. Good on you, brother. Woo! Russell Wilson doing Russell Wilson. Thanks. It's fun.
Well, maybe he'll run now and stop throwing the
West Virginia driving here, guys.
Man, Troy Polamalu has the best hair of all time. Like that is just ridiculous.
It's looking pretty gray.
It is, but he's 4 years older than me. He was a senior at USC when I was a freshman. So he's about the. We all got gray hair. I got gray hair in my beard. He's our age. We got gray hair. Who cares?
Gray as fuck.
Yeah. Waiting for my nut hair to turn gray.
It's coming.
You don't have to wait much longer.
No, it's coming.
C-Mac doesn't have any grays. Look at that fucking colorful beard.
He's got the.
I got grays.
He's got that Celtic blood in him. They don't get gray until a long time. That red stays, bro.
Let's go. What a game we got going here. We got SMU, East Carolina, 14-10, end of the third quarter. They are rolling. East Carolina's 2nd and 13 at their own 18. West Virginia's driving, 3rd and 2 at the Houston 13 as well. Kong's Clip says, I believe you can cash another interception prop this game. I'm going to have to look for that because I do think Denver is prime for yet another interception.
That might not be a bad look. That might be
Alvarado.
Another interception might not be. It depends what the line is, but that might not be a bad look.
I mean, why are we not taking 2+ or 3+ interceptions on these primetime games? The team you think is going to lose?
A bad team that's going to be throwing all the time? Absolutely. What Giants, Jets, Broncos, come on.
Fanatical Jim says Preds 2-0. Let's go, Nashville. Let's go. That game made a ton of sense just because Seattle played last night. They had to travel to Nashville. Nashville had the day off after a lackluster performance against Tampa Bay. That game made a ton of sense for Predators.
Did Dallas score? Are you telling me Dallas scored? I see Dallas.
I see Con Clip says Dallas.
It hasn't updated yet. I like that because then we get an empty net goal. We cover the puck line and hit the under. Let's go.
Gustav Nyquist.
West Virginia. This game's not over.
No, I don't see it updated.
Oh, he's saying Dallas to throw interceptions. I'm not.
Oh.
Are you in the future? Yeah, of course, Dak to throw picks. That's a glorious spot. Absolutely. Baseball game's getting tight. What's the score in this baseball game here? We've got a 3-1 runners on first and second with 2 outs. Darnold is on at bat. Kimbrel's out there.
Kimbrel out.
Yeah.
West Virginia game.
They're going to kick a field goal. Run, 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 go. Run. Yeah, we cashed it.
First down.
We cashed it.
After a 3rd and 11, Mahomes gets that first down with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Cash Mahomes over rush yards. 21.5. Suck my butt. That's way too low.
Easy Mahomes over Casher. This guy just looks fantastic right now. But we're rolling. We're rolling.
West Virginia gets the 2-point conversion. They are now down 3 points with 3:42 to go in this game.
Let's go, West Virginia.
So are they doing the? You're watching it. Let us know onside or are they kicking it?
I think they're gonna kick it, but we'll see right now.
I think they should too. That's just like on the. Do they? How many timeouts do they have?
Trying to find out.
If they have all their timeouts,
all three.
They should kick it. Yeah, yeah. Let's see some overtime in that game. That'd be fucking good. Jesus.
All right.
Not good for the under for CMAC, but you had the over, right, in that game? Oh, under in that game, right?
What game are you talking about?
West Virginia.
Yeah, it's already a long gone loss.
Is it?
Once it went 14-10, I had the under.
What was the
51?
Yeah.
I like the SMU one too. I just didn't bet it.
I got that one.
I thought that West Virginia defense. I'm shocked these teams now are just going back and forth. I'm like,
honestly.
And I thought
missed the halftime.
A lot of low scoring games.
And I thought Houston's kind of anemic. They're not the same team that they were 2-3 years ago.
They're so weird though.
Yeah.
Like, I hate that team. I just don't know how to. I don't know when they show up. Where like. I guess you're getting plus points was solid look. That's why I couldn't take West Virginia.
Yeah.
Big sack on Russell Wilson on 3rd and 1. Russell Wilson gets sacked 3rd and 1. It's now 4th down with 2 minutes to go in this Kansas City game. It's not even Russell Wilson. It was
Tony. It was a wildcat fucking look that they had. Tried to run the option. That was a dumb play.
What a dickhead.
Why not just run it up the fucking middle or QB sneak? What are you doing? That was a bad play.
Tony
Broncos have the ball.
They're going to get it.
You're going to get the ball. Yeah.
They're going to pin it. They're going to pin them deep. Hopefully.
I got to pull this up.
Jerpy says Vegas, San Jose. What's the play? I would take the Golden Knights
on Vegas -1.5.
The money line's too juicy. If you want like mine, it's up almost 200 or some fucking crazy thing.
Yeah,
I know nothing about hockey, but I'm following Dave on this one. I took the -1.5. I took a little something on it, so let's go.
I'm not a huge. I mean, hockey's is down the list for me. But after watching VGK in the first game, and they looked phenomenal, and I like the way they play. They press, they shoot, they shoot. They're not this set play Islander fucking defensive bullshit. They just go for it. I love that. And the Sharks can't handle their heat.
Anthony Duclair to get a goal at +375. So that's a San Jose Anthony Duclair +375 goal.
2nd and 7. Houston on their own 33.
I see. Okay, well, I have the game. It's 3rd and 5. Houston on their 35.
Yeah, I love it. We got all these things going on, boys. We got sports everywhere right now here. We got Houston making some moves. We got
Thursday night,
East Carolina.
I love it.
Let's go. We got this Kansas City game. We're looking at this under second half, 33.5 under is the number we need. And we got a bunch of hockey flying out there.
Next score, Kansas City D +2,800. I don't hate that.
Mel says the play is Vegas team total over and Carlson over 1.5 shots on goal. I'll tell you what, I like that a lot. I like that little same game parlay a lot. That's a nice look, Mel. Carlson's shooting like a machine. He's the guy right now. He's the guy. He's been the guy. He finds a way to get this puck in the net. Al Cervix says base is loaded. Do I have to
What are we looking at here in this game, Dave? West Virginia, I know you're ahead.
No, I'm looking at the game cast. It's still third and 5.
We do have bases loaded in the top of the 7th inning. It's 3-1 Phillies. There are 2 outs. We need at least 1 out from Kimbrel here. Kimbrel with Acuna Jr. on the mound. Acuna Jr. is 0-3 tonight. 0-3 tonight. We got bases loaded. 2 outs. Phillies, Braves, 3-1, top of the 7th inning.
Good old chicken wing Kimbrel. Fucking love that. I like when everyone at other teams, everyone that's sitting behind the home plate does the fucking wing thing. They used to do that when he would pitch.
I can't believe I have any faith with that guy on the mound.
That's what I'm saying. When he was
pass interference defense, automatic first down for Houston. Wow.
There you go.
The worst guy that could be on the mound, in my opinion.
Yeah, I can't believe he's even gotten a second life after he was with the fucking Dodgers. I mean,
I'd rather see Lorenzen at this point. You know, he struggled last night, but I'd fucking run him back out there tonight. Kimbrel, come on. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's a
good defensive play in the backfield. They're going to be backed up on their 2 or 3 yard line. The ponies, the Shetland ponies.
2nd and 12 for Kansas City. 50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. They're taking a little rollout, little play action option. Russell Wilson's running. Russell Wilson gets that first down. First down. 2nd and 12. Russell Wilson.
Sharpie, get in here.
Sharpie.
How many yards did he get?
About 12.
That was at least
12, I think over 11.5 he took.
Actually, he got 13 probably because he got over a yard.
Cash it.
Oh, he gives a little stiff arm to the right. He fades a tackle, and he gets that first down.
That's vintage Russell Wilson.
He needs to do more of that because he can't throw it.
I agree. I don't know why I don't know what they're doing, but that's.
They should design plays for him to do like naked boot rollouts.
Here he goes again. He's rushing again.
He's over. Sharpie, he got it.
There's a flag on the play with 5 seconds.
There's a flag. It's coming back.
There's a flag on the
dreaded
field.
flag.
Russell's got to adjust his jersey. His shoulder pad is hanging over the outside. Now we look at this Phillies game here. We got Kimbrel, 1-1, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Top of the 7th, and the bases loaded. Can Kimbrel get out of this? Let's go. Let's go, Kimbrel.
Get this guy. I didn't text you. That's for sure. I don't even have your fucking number. No, he's not joking. I think the service that I use, anyone that's if you signed up for a free deal, which I think you might have, they'll try to like get your bag. It's just ignore it if you don't want to. I mean, I give out free plays all the time. Just ignore it.
Philly about to give the game up. Dirty Reg, if you're going to
on his cell phone, you're pumping him on the cell phone.
Well, I have to ask Ian. Dub Club does their own thing. If I don't know, people submit. I don't know. I've never subscribed to it, so I don't know. If you put your cell phone in, don't put your cell phone number in. Then I don't know. Unsubscribe.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Kimbrel on the mound, bases loaded. Acuna Jr. still at the plate. I would almost consider walking Acuna Jr. Just to get 1 run in.
I mean, one mistake here is
right. You hang a meatball on him accidentally, and he pops it out of the field.
He seems like he's due.
Yep. Here we go. Couldn't be any more juice.
Is it a commercial for you guys or not?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Dirty
Reg, shut your dirty mouth. Philly about to give the game up. No, they're going to strike this guy out. Let's go. 1 will get you 2. We only need 1. We don't even need 2. Let's go. No. Bases loaded. Here we go.
3rd and 10. Are you watching this game? Wine time?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
everything's happening right now.
Gonna be tight.
Dude, there's so much time too because West Virginia still has 2 timeouts, I believe.
If they don't get it, yeah, there's plenty of time. Yeah,
there we go. There we go. We got him. We're rolling.
We got him.
Bottom of the 7th inning.
Wow, huge out.
3-1, baby.
Big out. Kimbrel,
Oh, Craig
jeez.
Kimbrel, you goddamn animal. You couldn't be shit for my team, but I'll take it. Cash Russell Wilson, too. Easy, bro. Get that midget
Easy.
down, he runs. Get the midget
He's
down.
a guy that I just, with the game on the line. I mean, good. He's had a good year, which I can't believe.
What a fucking catch
Craig
by that
Kimbrel.
dude in center field, bro. Was that Pache too, bro, the old Brave? Or was that Rojas? Who cares? Beautiful catch.
Who cares?
We needed that one, boys. That was a big one.
Oh, yes. Oh, chest.
Oh,
Balls were in the tummy right there.
Here we go, right? We got
Right, I'll be
sports
right back.
all over the place here. Time to roll into the next one. What do we got going on in college football? Right now it's 16-0.
23 yards. Russell
Russell
Wilson.
Wilson. Ducking in the pocket, trying to make a move. He gets tackled. Russell does not get much, maybe a half a yard. It's third down. Fourth quarter, 14 and a half minutes to go. Third down, maybe a half a yard. Right now, we got Houston. Looks like Houston's going to have to punt. West Virginia, Houston, 32-35. 4th and 6 at the West Virginia 46. Smooth kicks a field goal to go up 17-10 on East Carolina. 13 minutes to go. It's all happening. We got sports all over the place tonight. Thursday Night Live. Appreciate everybody that shouted out and joined us tonight. If you haven't done so already, you like what you're hearing, make sure you go out there and like and retweet Pub Sports Radio. If you're not a member already, it's $4.99 a month. Come on. We're giving you guys all kinds of content. It's our plays. I've said before, picks versus plays. Everybody here is making their plays. We're putting our money on the line, and we're sharing it with you guys.
Got it. Russell Wilson, trifecta. Under pass yards, interception, over rush yards.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go. Let's go. Who could have said we had so much fun on a 16-0 game? I mean,
hey, and it's still to the
I need
point
Pacheco. He might not get that.
Denver
These
could
rush
fucking
yards.
backdoor cover still in a disgusting way.
All right, West Virginia
Right.
has the ball. West Virginia 1st and 10 at their 12 with a minute 17 to go. Somebody's down on the field for Kansas City. Who is it? We got games everywhere. I got games everywhere. I'm borderline autistic. I can't. All right.
We got ourselves a game here in Houston, guys. This is a
Yes, sir.
this is a
Bro,
game,
your
man.
breakdown was it was going to be close.
Where'd Acuna hit it? To dead center, like to the track?
Dead fucking center, bro. The dude bounced off the wall. It might have been left center a little bit, bro.
Man.
Running, bounced off the wall, caught it, bro. Like, fuck, dude. Playoff type shit, bro. You run into the wall for that.
Yeah.
Nashville scores
Alright.
again. Nashville's up 3-0 over the Kraken. Fuck the Kraken. I mean, give
Oh, he
me the
gave it a
Kraken.
right, all
This
right.
is a good
bro.
spot.
That was nothing
Wild,
other
2-0. Still. Third. Nice,
What a
nice.
fucking day, bro.
I said it earlier today. That Stars Blues game, that series is an under series, and it's 1-1, 7 minutes left in the third period. Let's go. There it is. Who gets this goal for the Predators?
17-yard pass for West Virginia. It's going to be 2nd and 10 on West Virginia's 29. A minute and 17 left.
I love it.
Oh, less than that.
Keeping us accountable to the college football situation. Wine time, here we go. 35-32, West Virginia. Minute 17 left, 2nd and 10. Trying to drive the ball down the field. We just need 3 points for overtime. There we go. Big first down for West Virginia. They're at midfield right now, 35-32, a minute 17 to go. Garrett Green passes to Devin Carter for 21 yards. First down, West Virginia.
Big play. Fuck the field goal in OT. They could win it.
Go.
$54 seconds.
Yep. Playing time's definitely ahead of me.
Steps back. Has the receiver. Okay. No, I'm behind you guys. Sorry. There's only about there's not that much time, guys. If you're following the play-by-play, it's because they haven't updated the clock. There's about 40 seconds left right now.
Boy.
Yeah, 30. Timeout, Houston.
Let's get a field goal, go to overtime, and win this thing. Russell Wilson, 2nd and 10, has a pass deflected down 3rd and 10, 13 minutes ago.
Why? Because he's a midget. That's why.
That's right. Dave, I think you're muted. Or he's talking to somebody. It looks like he's talking emphatically to somebody.
Yes, I cabbed it. Do not draft short quarterbacks. Do not draft FCS quarterbacks, please. Please. NFL, please. Russell Wilson had the talent when he was younger to get around it, but now essentially he's lost his
great short quarterback.
He's the only one. Don't tell me Doug Flutie. You don't give me that.
Drew Brees.
Yeah, you're right.
Drew Brees.
Drew Brees was so small he had to look out the bottom side of his face mask. He couldn't.
Bro, he lied on his 5'9" or 10 status shit, bro. He wasn't even that tall. The dude was a small dude.
They listed him at 6 foot, but
5'7", but effective. Denver punts to Kansas City. There is a flag on the play with 12 and a half minutes to go.
It's going to be a hold or some fucking bullshit.
Denver's bad, bro. They're not even going to score.
Whoever had that under 7.5 at the second half was a great call. I don't remember
Someone
who it
bet
was,
the plus 230 no touchdown second half.
That under 7.5 team total for the Broncos was second half was
gold.
But good stuff. I mean, that's the benefit of watching these games, right? You can see what a team's doing, what they're not doing.
Bad, bro. Oh, stay in the fucking park. Stay in the goddamn
park. Got an incomplete pass in this West Virginia game. There's going to be about 27 seconds left, 3rd and 10.
Okay. Bryce Harper was staring at that way too fucking long. We got 2 outs.
Glogs Clips, of course it was you. Guy's got the interception props. He hits the I bet the no touchdown for the Broncos at plus 230. Shout out to you, Clips. Man.
Where's our boy Guns at? Why don't you freaking
fourth and 10?
Yeah.
4th and 10 for West Virginia. Yep.
Well, let's go.
Hey, this just in.
There it is. Touchdown, West Virginia! Touchdown, West Virginia!
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Wow.
For 50 yards and a touchdown. Let's go.
No mames, way.
Wowzer.
Wow. We're cashing, baby. Let's get it. 12 seconds
God
left.
damn. That's going to kill the plus 3 right there. God damn.
Yeah, it's over. Well, you never know.
JW, you could definitely give up on your team now, bro. Maybe 3 years from now.
They need to gut everyone. They need to gut everyone.
I have like 3 friends, bro, that are diehard Bronco fans, and God, they may be the most obnoxious sons of bitches in the world. Like they try to post stats of Russell Wilson next to fucking Patrick Mahomes. Like, see, it's not his fault. Look at the game.
Marco says, smoking on some Obama runts. Get that Obama runts in you.
How crazy is that they put that line? I mean, I got 2.5, but they put it at 3, and you just got fucked. This is why. I mean, like we're fighting against a monster. Like these guys.
50-yard touchdown pass on 4th and 10.
It's
Fourth and 10.
It's not supposed to happen.
It's not. I conceded that game. That I feel for you. Even though I won, I feel for you. That's fucking horrible.
Like I said, I didn't have a huge bet on it, but the fact that I went on with Jimmy in the bag this morning, gave it out. I'm like,
no one's gonna. The problem is no one's gonna remember. It's gonna
Yeah.
count as a loss, but no one's gonna remember how good the cap was because it's 1 point off. You know what I mean? Like,
Don't worry.
Go ahead, tell him, Connor.
Everyone
Nobody's
keep-
100%.
Yeah, and the longer you go, it's so yeah. It's yeah, right.
it's not. Well, they're still rushing Pacheco.
Bro, you think I didn't want to have a fucking losing day the first time I was on Pete's show, but I did, so I had to give him some money back today. Like, yo, I owe you money.
Yeah, my first show was Joe Madden had me on. She did this like random any capper could come on a year and a half ago, and I went over 3 or some crazy thing on my first deal. You know, that's
happens. And then that's a bad beat, bro. So
that's a really bad
titties.
beat.
Yeah, that's it.
Happens in sports betting. Right side, wrong result.
yes, sir.
4th and 10, though. You think they're gonna play deep? You fucking cucks.
I didn't see the play. Did he? Was it like aired out or was it?
I mean, he had plenty of time. He juked a couple defenders too. I mean, they missed some tackles there around the 10-yard line. They could have easily brought him down. It would have been a 3-point. Would have been a tie game, probably going into overtime.
Was it like a seam route or something, or was it?
Oh my god!
Just up the middle slant.
The slant. Yeah.
Juked a couple defenders down the field. Nothing crazy, honestly.
This cat is Otani.
There you go. How'd you get a push? You got 4? Was it you got 4 late, Dale? I got 2.5 last night. That was.
I wouldn't be surprised if we do see Phillies Astros again, though.
I know everyone wants the Astros to go. I don't because of you know why, but I think the Phillies might win the whole fucking thing. I think they might do it,
bro. They've got a legit.
You don't want
team
the Astros?
No.
I wouldn't mind the Rangers or Phillies.
We love our Houston boys, but I can't. I only put up with it because I'm friends with them. But there's a vacated championship for someone's parents that got a house bought for them, and then there's still a championship where guys were actually cheating. And
hey,
you had the best curveball in the history of baseball. In the history of baseball,
not bring up how much money I spent to go to those World Series games?
The best, I'm not going to say that, but I'm just say this. The best curveball we've ever seen in the history of the MLB, and Altuve's hitting home runs off of it. What the fuck?
67 curveballs thrown, 0 swings and misses.
That's the best curveball ever in all of MLB.
Touchdown, Houston University! Oh
wow.
my god! Oh my god!
Nice! There you go!
Let's go!
Oh my
What?
god!
What the fuck?
What did they do? Take it out to the 50, and then he threw a 50-yard bomb?
Yep.
I said, what a way to lose
exactly
this game,
what
man.
happened.
To say that our luck has officially turned around, guys. We are back, baby. We are fucking back. We're back. Clap.
Fucking back.
That's
go.
college football. As crazy as that is, that's crazier
That's
with 12
deserved.
seconds.
That's well deserved. I'll take
But
that loss.
that's how wild shit is. Like the Georgia Tech, like just
I'll even
weird
drink
shit
that
happens.
even though I lost. That's awesome.
Going from the fucking goddamn I just lost, fuck this, fuck, to look at him now. I wish I knew how to solo shot people without going through all.
Can you feel the tension? I can. I can feel it down in my plums.
You take
Down
his.
in his plums.
Hey,
Hey,
Hey, AJ Mitchell
you go
gets
down
out
and take
the
a
jam.
shot right now with your boy.
No, I will. I'll take a shot even though I lost money on it. That's
Great
great.
shot for you, my guy. That was awesome. I'll take a whack.
Cheers,
What
boys.
the fuck?
Love you
Hey,
guys.
if you haven't hit the like yet, hit the damn like button.
Sharpie, to put someone on single screen, you drag them on the screen over to Mike's spot, and then you hit the single button down below, the single face.
Ah, I should see how to do that. All right,
you got to drag him over there to Mike's spot because Mike's
yes.
Because so hit the single button right now. It puts Mike up. It's got to be in the first spot. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. It went blue when I dragged him, so it showed me I could move him. So yeah.
Well,
so what happened? They kicked the ball out of bounds because they had it at the 40. He had an 8-yard pass.
We all win.
And then he threw a 50-yard bomb.
Wait,
yeah, I'm just wondering about that. Like,
we middled them. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. I had -2.5. No, I didn't have +2.5. What are you talking about? I had -2.5. Don't get me excited.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
No, I'm sorry.
Unbelievable.
No, it's all
that
good.
is insane. College
That's
football
right.
at its finest on a Thursday night. Wacky.
The Oregon Texas Tech game when the pick six, man. We talked about that, C-Mac. That game was that hurt when I was on Texas Tech that game when they threw that.
This though, 12 seconds. You thought you're killed. Like this is gonna be all over everywhere. This is
right.
Georgia Tech Miami because he was just an idiot at the timeout because they won the game, but they win like you think 12 seconds. Wow, this is. I love it though. It's college football.
One time you gotta lead us in a shot, my guy. Let's go.
Yeah.
Go! Oh, there's a flag. No. McKinnon just had a ridiculous catch for like 80 yards, and they're gonna call it back. Watch.
To cash my 27.5, and there's a flag.
Yeah, you would have. I mean, they're gonna call it back now. Oh no! Oh no!
Let's not move too forward here. What has to happen to give our guy the solo screen?
Let's not move too forward here.
Let's get him on the. Oh, there he is. All right.
That sucks.
There he is.
He's over here.
Where's
the shot at, bro?
Come on now. Hey now.
Listen to cheers.
Let's go. Hey,
That's
cheers
not.
to you
Hey,
guys.
that's not a bad block. That's not a bad block. Pick the flag up.
I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I watch you guys all the time. It's a blessing to be here, sharing the screen, breaking down these games with you guys, man. Let's just keep it going. Cheers to Pub Sports Radio, man. Cheers to you guys.
Keep firing, assholes!
Excellent job, my guy. Excellent work.
That was not a blindside block, though.
What the
That was
I
bad.
can't believe fucking 50-yard.
That you can't do that.
How about 2 50-yard plays in what 10
How
seconds?
about two 250-pound ladies? Yeah.
She ain't 380. She ain't a lady.
That's why we need two of them. Hello.
Man, that's awesome. That's wine time. That you can't be more excited than that. My God.
Man, being on here for my first time with you guys and something like that happened, like
That's great.
you know what I mean? Like that's just a thing of beauty, man. That doesn't happen. You know what I mean? It
Take the
doesn't.
W, my guy.
Speaking of a fucking thing of beauty, there's a few things
awesome.
you can fucking you can't take for granted in life, guys. You know, there's taxes, okay? There's fucking politics, and there's fucking a guy who fucks college football in the eye hole. Guns picks.
Yeah.
Guns picks.
There he is. He's on Houston. He was on Houston. There.
Oh, was I?
Oh, that's why he's on. He's fucking screaming. Guns are out too. I like it. Sun's out. Guns out.
listen, boys. Listen, I got a shotgun of beer right now. I have to.
Yes.
Oh
yeah.
Got it right here. I'm gonna
Get it.
Let me cut this baby for you. Hold up.
It's been too many years since college. You can't remember how to do it.
I remember my first beer.
Stabbed himself, but it's okay.
Yeah, he's bleeding right now, but
What the fuck? All right, let's go.
Told you.
Ready?
Center screen.
Here's some spookies. Everybody that tailed the guns, let's go.
Hell yeah.
Let's go, Guns picks. We both cashed out. Let's go.
I actually
Nice work, boys.
I actually in my neighborhood, I live in a pretty like secluded neighborhood with a lot of old people. I ran out butt naked in my fucking yard screaming, "What the fuck? Let's go!"
Let's go.
It's outstanding, boys.
You
What a
owe
lot
me
of
both
fun.
guns. Let's go.
Let's go, buddy.
Man,
That's the game of the
Crank
year.
the tank.
That's the game of the year.
That
To me
was
right now.
outstanding.
Yeah.
Imagine
outstanding.
West Virginia Houston's the game of the year.
Well,
We do have
up to this point. Let's be.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you. That's amazing.
Oh,
The
I-
fact that
surprisingly
West Virginia could go down and then go up. It was 4th and 10, and they
Yep.
fucking score.
On the 50
And
yard
then that
line.
happened. Yeah.
Then that happens. No.
Well,
12 seconds
Broncos are
left. They were on
driving.
their own
You feel the tension? I can. I can feel it down in my plums.
I love it.
Let's go.
Dana
Let's
took his
go.
headset off. He gave up. You know what? The team didn't. Because
Russell
he knew,
Wilson just had his longest
they
pass
knew.
of the year.
They knew how important that game was to him. That's the first time I think he's faced West Virginia at Houston. I think that's correct.
Yeah, I think it is.
so much fun. Everyone's having fun. It's a great night, boys. Let's go. I can't believe that end of that game. Two 50-yard drives in a row.
Well, that's why I didn't come on. It's like I'm not gonna come on if Houston loses. I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be sad guns.
Guns. I was sitting here sad for about 30 seconds, and that happened.
And then it
Well, I was
happened.
like,
I mean,
when I saw that first pass, I was like, well, they got a shot. Hail Mary's
49-yard touchdown pass
This
to win
happened.
the game, man.
Oh, when I saw the tip up, and I was like, oh, they got a shot. And I was like, yes.
it's unbelievable. West Virginia gets it from the 50-yard line on 4th down, and then Houston comes back and pops it with no time left. That's a game. That's college football, man. That's how it goes. C-Mac said it. That's how it goes.
Yep.
That's why we love college
Love it.
football. Right?
That's why, yeah, that shit won't happen in the NFL, right?
Now we've got Kansas City, 2nd down. They just tried to run it. They had no luck here. 16-0. Kansas City's up over Denver, trying to make something happen. We got guys on the under 7.5 team total. The second half under 33.5. 7 minutes, 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Kansas City's dominating. The SMU East Carolina game, 24-10. 2nd and 2, East Carolina.
Anyone bet? Oh, sorry.
3rd and 2.
Anyone bet that game? Because I was thinking about.
I have the under.
I'm on East Carolina plus 12 guns.
Yeah, I leaned SMU, but I didn't take it.
No, I went with the under. I had the teaser of the West Virginia over and the SMU under.
I kind of like
Looking-
Utah State, but I haven't made the bet yet.
Looking solid. The Phillies, here we go. We got the Phillies. Big game in the NLDS. The Phillies are up 3-1, top of the 8th, 2 outs. Nobody on right now.
Yeah.
Soto's pitching. Olsen, who knew? They had milk cartons out. They were looking to see if anybody has found Olsen. And it looks like they found him. He's now in the batting position, top of the 8th. Let's go.
Let's go, Phillies. Let's just shut the door. 3-1.
All these teams that won 100.
What was the flag
100
for?
games all suck.
What was the flag for?
Hey, what's your team again?
Who, mine?
Yeah.
The Sox.
Okay, the Sox.
Roughing the passer
You
on
guys
3rd
watched-
down.
You guys watched my Dodgers in the playoff. Remember that.
Roughing
Yeah,
the
that
passer.
was an earned roughing the
may have
passer. I'll
sucked.
give him that.
I know it was, but they shouldn't have done it.
Listen,
You watched us.
listen. You took Mookie away. That's fine because the Red Sox were stupid and they were trying to sell the team. They didn't want to spend money on Mookie.
Thank you for Mookie. Thank you for Mookie.
And by the way, I still own an autographed baseball that I got with I think I got with fan points for memorabilia, and it's worth like $600.
That
So,
guy's
I
one of
got
the
it for free.
best baseball players in the game. So
Oh, did you get it? Did he get it? Did Cortland Sutton catch that touchdown pass?
No.
Oh, no. Did he have it in? Did he get it?
They're going to go for 2.
On the
It
table.
all matters right here. This is a backdoor cover.
Oh,
bro.
no, it's getting deep. Hey, guess what?
Oh, looks
Denver.
like he looks like he had it. That looks like a Cortland Sutton touchdown.
Did they call it a touchdown or not?
No, they didn't call it.
The under straight. Second half under.
I'm seeing 2nd and 10.
Even.
I'm seeing 2nd
Easy
and 10.
cash.
Woo! His butt was down. Is what we're seeing in the chat.
He didn't have control of it until his elbow hit out of
money
bounds.
tonight. Kong's Clips has been nothing but money. He says his butt was down.
Hey, I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
He had two.
You're not allowed to have fun.
Dude, Houston woke me up. Woke up a sleeping giant.
Let's go. Matt
He's
Olson.
ready for the weekend.
Fucking
Let's go.
Bill Martin. Get the fuck out of here, Matt Olson, you bitch.
And fuck CM Punk.
Yeah, fuck him. He ain't- Harper may have gotten hurt on that play, guys. Harper's holding his arm, his forearm. Harper is in pain.
Don't say that.
Harper
Don't
is
say
in
that.
pain. That's his jerk off hand, fellas. That's real.
You beat me to the joke, you fuck.
That is a real problem, guys, in the playoffs. You need that hand.
He's
That's
going to
a
have to give
stressful
himself
time.
a stranger for, at least 2 to 3 months.
Guns, the rumor is you have a special guest on
Is
Saturday.
that the arm that he
I
had
wanna be
surgery
online.
on, bro?
Yeah, I'm actually the only reason I came on because I just wanted to make sure that Mike was confirmed for Saturday at 10 a.m.
Yes,
It looks
sir.
like Bryce Harper's vagina was
I could have
hurt
sent you
more
a
than his arm.
DM, but I'm like, you're on for sure.
We're ready to roll, baby.
Let me
We're
on.
gonna
I'll be on if this week if you need it, Guns, or next week.
go. We got
if Mike's
a
not on.
trifecta of guests here. Let's go.
At the end of the month, I'm busy. November.
Let's
so
do
the next few weeks. I'm good.
Let's try a 3-way then.
Whoa!
I'll be the pig. I'll be the pig. All right.
I'll record, bro. I just want a 5% rake.
Yeah, I'm good on my only.
Hell yeah. You're going to put a
Not-
trifecta of college
Yeah.
guys together and
Let's do a
expect it
trifecta.
to
I
come
like
up.
this. I like
Heck
that.
yeah.
Let's go. All right. So so Saturday 10 a.m. mornings with Guns picks to talk college football. It's going to be Pimp Slap himself and the CMAC on Saturday.
man.
Is that
Let's go.
10 Eastern?
Oh,
10
man.
at
10
Eastern.
Eastern.
Okay. Speaking
10
of
Eastern.
Yeah.
We got the cup of coffee parlay.
Yeah,
We're
the
due.
parlay will be back. The hottest growing show on the motherfucking planet. We're talking about college football.
Harper looked to
Let's
be
go.
okay walking off.
I love it. I'm excited.
All right.
We did cash the Dallas St. Louis under 6.5. 1-1 going into the shootout. Let's go.
They're saying touchdown.
Yep. Sutton 4 for 46 and a TD.
Sutton. Over under 3.5. What is he over 3.5?
You just got it, yeah.
Dude, I'm fired up. How am I going to sleep right now? Might stay up all night. Might do a live. No, I'm not going to do that.
Like how he said
Live.
live.
Yeah.
Might do a line, Linya.
Yeah, I might-
Stay up all night.
Yeah. I'm not shark. I can't pull a shark. That's shark's his waters. I can't do that. I'm a little
Too
bit
old
more
for that
organized.
nowadays.
Yeah. Oh, they went for 2 and got it then. I'm not watching the game because I'm not watching on Prime, but I guess
They got it.
Yeah, 16-8.
Ooh.
Yo, they fucked everybody that had that Denver Broncos over 7.5 or under 7.5 team total.
10.5, bro. What the
Yeah,
hell?
Chiefs don't cover.
I did have the
They
plus
don't.
10.5
They don't
on
cover
the
spread.
Broncos,
Get down a
so-
field. They can kick a field goal and cover. I mean,
Yeah, 6 minutes.
Yeah,
I
but
guess.
the team total.
I did take the Broncos plus 10.5, so guess that balances it out.
I did too.
Yeah.
So me and
No, I
Wine
think that
Time
was the
aligned once again.
mutual play of the day.
Gun Wine collaboration
Let's
we,
go,
we,
baby.
we cashed on UCLA last week, and now we're going to cash on this one.
Let's go.
Hopefully, knock on wood.
All right, it looks like Dallas wins 2-1 in the shootout over St. Louis. 2-1 Dallas in the shootout. Well, we got that under. Continue to cash. Let's go.
Preds easy and Wild. 2-0 easy.
Easy 2-0 for the Wild. See, man,
Yeah.
let's go, baby. We're rolling here.
I like this Phillies team, man. I fucking like the Phillies team.
Let's go, Phillies.
Mhm.
Fuck this game. Let's get this game over with so we can watch the rest of
Too bad they're
this.
from Philly.
I'm trying to cash this live 6.5, bro. We're getting there.
Oh, I fucking love this Phillies team, bro.
I wish I could capture the situation that I was at with one of my buddies from Philly.
Somebody in the chat says Kelsey's down.
Yeah, he's hobbling over to the sideline.
Oh,
Who
he's
is?
just doing that, guys, so he can get a little freaking rub and tug
Yeah.
from his old lady tonight. That's
He's
all.
gonna get the old-
The guy tried to give him a fucking.
TK's gonna be like,
Now.
where does it hurt? Where does it hurt? Oh, it's the top of my thigh.
Okay, let me
Top
call
my
you in
thigh
a
hurts, TK.
masseuse because I ain't touching you.
I have great
This is the
masseuses.
worst team.
No,
This-
just
Kelsey
rub
likes
it a little bit.
blowjobs, by the way, too. So she must give a mean one. He's a big blowjob guy. There's interviews with him.
That
like-
guy's a big blowjob guy.
Yeah.
I mean, well,
No,
man.
there's
I mean, I'd have to
You
say.
heard it- you heard it
I
here
mean,
first on
what
Pub Sports
percentage?
Radio
Yeah.
with Guns Pick, okay? You heard it here first, fellas. Write that on your fucking Valentine's card, honey. If
You haven't
Kelsey
seen that
can get
interview?
blowjobs, I
There we
want
go.
to.
Big play, our
No, what'd he say?
guy Rice with the
I'll
big
tell you,
first
hold
down
up.
across
Okay.
the middle, trying to shut this game down.
So he was on one of those I don't know, those Bravo interview shows where they drink a lot or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. But like
Oh,
he was
they're in
sitting
field
there,
goal range now. There we go.
and,
there
and
we
they
go.
and
Yeah.
they asked him, he goes, "Is it a deal breaker if a girl doesn't give a blowjob?" And he went, "Ah." That was his answer. It is
Smart
it's a
man.
funny video. You got to go check it out.
Who said that? Who said that?
Travis Kelsey.
Yeah.
He goes, "Is it a deal breaker if a girl doesn't blow you?" He goes, "Ah." That was his answer.
I think that's a deal breaker with most guys, bro.
Yeah,
But
because
it's funny. It's funny how he
especially
answered
guys
it.
that are willing to like lick the butthole. You know what I mean?
Whoa, whoa.
What, guys?
What?
Hey,
Guys
we just
Hey,
went
now,
left.
what?
We just
If you
went
never licked the
right
butthole,
field.
C-Mac, if you never lived until you licked the butthole. I mean, give me a
Yeah.
break.
You mean your butthole or
Woo, can you feel the tension? I can. I can feel it down in my plums.
I meant the guy licking the girl's butthole, not the girl licking the
I love
guy's
it.
whoa, whoa, ew. I don't want to taste Mexican.
never-
Fuck.
After a shower, obviously. I mean, it's not after a 5K. It's not after the Thanksgiving 5K.
Did you see
Travis
the shower?
Kelsey's a man's man. All men love a blowjob because the older you get, or if you're in a long relationship, the blowjobs stop. That's the thing. When you get married, you go down the aisle, blowjobs go away.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Well, no, hopefully not. But I'm saying some chicks it is, for some people. Not for everyone, but
There's no.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Hell yeah.
Kelsey better be a blowjob guy. Every
where's
man should
Where's
be
the
a
one? I
blowjob
can't get
guy.
my mouth around it or whatever. There's one back there.
Listen, Mike, you told me to come on because you needed me to bring the energy, and look what fucking happened. Now we're having a fucking conversation. Let's go.
Shut up, man.
Late night wild here.
Woo! Let's hit the button.
Shut up, man.
I love late night Dave is the shit, dude. Late night Dave. Man, I
mean,
miss that show.
You
I
can
do.
be here or not. Late Night Dave comes out anyways. I mean, give me a fucking break.
Oh yeah, for sure. I do miss that show with when you had OnlyFans chicks on.
Shout out to
That was the best
Slaughter
one.
for having that.
Yeah, that
That's
was
something he
that was
had
a
under
good
his,
show,
you
wasn't
know?
it?
I wish I was on those shows.
I wish the show was still going.
To say that our luck has officially turned around, guys. We are back, baby. We are fucking back. We're back. Clap.
Dave's interviews with OnlyFans was equivalent to a 13-year-old realizing that he got a boner. I mean, it's like
but that's not true at all because all of my questions were legitimate questions. My co-host was like, "Oh, will you follow me?"
No, like his play was to shit on you to make himself look better. And then,
exactly. And then hit on the girl afterwards.
Yes.
Which is I want a professional interview, and anyway, it doesn't matter. It's a shout out on the unmuted mic. It still might be a thing. We don't
shout out.
I'm excited to see Davey at the Hooters Open there this weekend. We'll see what he does.
The Hooters opener, just a bunch of wall panel and fucking like thick like 70s pantyhose with like thick fucking white socks. Oh, so sexy.
Hey, with 21-year-old girls with freaking nothing.
Like, can we just take the pantyhose?
Yeah, Hooters. They don't. The girls at Hooters don't even have. I mean, like, give me a break.
But they are going to be a big old pub sports event there, though. So if you are in Texas, you want to go
not
hang
this
out
week,
with
it's next week, I think.
Go on down there. Tell them you know Sharpie, and maybe they'll bang you in the fucking bathroom.
You have like hot 21-year-olds dressed like your great aunt going to fucking step a roll.
No, they're dressed. It's a Halloween costume. They're wearing a Halloween costume, all of them.
Yeah. A fucking stupid.
Oh no, they took a huge sack.
Huge.
Sack.
Jeez.
Okay, this is big now.
21.
That's a long field goal.
That is.
So especially in this wind.
50. Yeah.
He had a 60 already.
Wow. Bucker's a fucking stud.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose.
No, what? Well, I'm on the other side of, but this is a long field goal.
If he makes it, then God bless him.
God bless his heart.
Yep. Bless him. You know what? Because I wasn't supposed to win Houston. This is my punishment. But there's two.
I'm on the other side. I was on West Virginia, and I'm on Casey to cover. So maybe we can.
All right. Yeah, there's karma there. Okay, let Dave have this one. I'll give this.
I don't deserve to win this one.
Please, Dave needs a field goal. Buckner,
it's at the end of the world. I mean, I've cashed two. I'm 2-1 on this game. So
it was, but I want you to win. I want you to win because you're my friend and I like you.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Have you ever kissed a bearded man? It's fantastic. Only Dave though. I only kissed Dave. That's it.
I don't remember that.
Well, because you drinking the brown water and it's fucking Saturday and it's like you're watching Pac-12.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in guns mode for this next game. I'm not betting a single bet on the USC game. Not one bet.
I'm not betting Notre Dame either. Fuck
yeah,
that.
I'm not at all. The line is perfect. It's where it should be. I indexed it. It's where it should be. These teams on a neutral field are equal.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good
line's
game.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll go on stream with you if you want.
No, yeah, we'll be. Fuck yeah, we'll be. Yeah, you know what? Actually, that would be great. Actually, it should be with the elation or the fucking downfall. We should be.
I've already denounced Notre Dame, but I'll still go on with you.
Notre Dame at home with the defense versus USC's offense with no defense.
Stop making me feel better.
No, I'm saying I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't.
I hope Williams paints his fingernails for this game.
That's his thing. He has a fucking that's this millennial shit.
Yeah, I know.
Gen Z or whatever it is.
Is that a millennial thing? Painting your nails?
I don't know. Painting your fingernails to me is a something thing. I can't use the word, but it is what it is.
It's not a thing. It's not a thing to do.
Yeah.
Hey, Townsend.
All right, Harrison Bucker lining up for a field goal. 4th and 21, 2 minutes to go. It's at the 2-minute warning. Harrison Bucker kicks it. And, of course, Harrison Bucker gets it done.
Yeah,
51.
19-8. Harrison Bucker scores that field goal. 19-8.
Who would have predicted that score? 19.
He has a 52-yard and a 60.
Is that going to be scoregami? Is that a scoregami?
It is like a scoregami type
gotta
of thing.
be.
Yeah. 37?
Yeah.
Or whatever it is. Yeah. I hate that thing. The score. Who cares about that? But that's I guess it's kind of like fun to look at, but who gives a fuck?
A lot more of those. Eventually
They're all high ones like 82 and 89 and all the high ones are the scoregami.
Especially with 2-point conversions.
Yeah.
The scores just get weird.
19-8. How the fuck?
This is bad. There's 2 minutes left, but
there's plenty of time. So Russell Wilson, Super Bowl champion. Let's go.
Let Russ cook.
I can see Denver going downfield, kicking a field goal right here.
They're not. Obviously, they can't kick a field goal. I mean, if they kick a field goal, if they kick one,
mathematically they need to kick a field goal because it's
11.
Well, I get that, but if they have, bro, if they kick a field goal here with less than this, the fix there's something happening.
Oh yeah,
we saw it with McVay. I was on the Rams against my Niners
with the books.
I was on the Rams with the Niners, and that was amazing to me that he did that. But
but that was a throwaway game, 4:00. No, I was on the 49ers on that one, so I appreciated them.
I'm a Niners fan. I was on the Rams. I had them bet and the contest, both of them.
Oh, you talk about the Rams one, yeah, that was
the Rams Niners game, yeah.
I was talking about the one they scored a touchdown against the Cardinals. Where they didn't really have to.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about when he went down and kicked a field goal, like when it didn't make sense and when they were down so much. I don't know. I also saw there was a college game where there was a punt with like 2 minutes left and they were down 2 scores. It made no sense why they're punting, but I mean, it is what it is. We're noticing these things only because we're betting them, not because they've never happened before.
Oh,
and then you have those guys that like tweet the stuff and they clip it and then they just make it like way worse. And then all of a sudden, all of a sudden you're a tinfoil hat guy that is anti-vax and you go down the worst rabbit hole ever.
Yeah. You should have had that. You should have caught that. That was in your hands. That's your fault.
That's what she said.
Yeah. That's exactly what she said. Chopping up a line.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's what it sounded like.
I thought he was cutting up.
That sounded like 2004 to me. That's what that sounded like. That sounded like.
This is my bachelor.
Hey, do you remember those happened? Do you remember those?
What just happened? Did they
scrambled? Recovered by the Chiefs.
Oh, they did. Yeah, they did.
Oh my God. Evil guns laugh.
What the fuck? That's Denver. That's fucking Denver.
He fumbled on himself. He brought the ball into himself and fumbled on himself.
Yeah.
Taking a knee. Taking the knee.
Wow, we're gonna sweep this game. We're gonna sweep this game. Let's fucking go.
Stupid Russ. He is. Remember when they used to have the NFL follies?
Let's ride, baby. Let's ride.
Stupid Russ. He just
shout out to Mike M under 33.5 second at the halftime, man. That's gonna cash with some ease.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
I was gonna stop drinking, but I'm pouring more drinks. Here we go.
What an asshole. He sucks.
He fumbled on himself. He brought the ball in and he fumbled on his own knee. What, you fucking goober? You jamoke. The fuck. And I love it. And I fucking love it.
Sean Payton took this job.
Did we just cash a lot? Yes.
We cashed everything, Mike. We cashed it all. That's what we did.
Fucking run.
Sean Payton's looking up at the sky and like, what am I doing? What did I do?
Can I call Drew? What's Drew doing?
The fuck is Drew?
It's 1-0 Vegas, 4:35 left in the first quarter.
Yeah. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. Vegas Knights. Yeah. LA Knight. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Sharp in the background.
Let's go.
Safe to say that our luck has officially turned around, guys. We are back, baby. We are fucking back. We're back. Clap.
Hell
We never went anywhere. We never went anywhere. What are you talking about?
Can you feel the tension? I can. I can feel it down in my plums.
You guys need some clips. I'm gonna send you some. You gotta have 100 on the hopper. Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
Nasty Nate. You took him to the contest. I almost did. I don't take Thursday teams, but I fucking love it.
All right,
SMU.
we are down on this.
We cashed the SMU under. We cashed it all. Except for the Houston game, but that's fine. We were on the other side.
Our guy Wine Time comes in with that Houston spot. Fucking Houston. I can't even believe it. God damn.
Fucking cash it all.
Not even mad. Not even mad.
No.
What a night, boys. What a night. That was a fun ass night, man. Good shit.
Stupid Russ. Fucking Russ.
Yeah, Russ.
The last spot we're sweating on here is this Phillies, right? We got Phillies Braves 3-1, top of the ninth, runners on first and third.
We got the Knights too. I mean, we're gonna stay on for that. I don't know, but we got the fucking Knights.
Race first and third.
Go.
We're gonna fuck it up.
We're gonna seamlessly transition over to this Phillies game here. We need some things to happen. We're not done yet.
First and third.
I forgot our boy Trent is on. Was on the Broncos, so now he has content to put out. God bless him.
We don't. Can we do this? Voldemort is right. Don't say Harry Potter was on today on TV. I saw it. Don't say his name. What the fuck? That's it. I'm not going to even go into it. Oh, I have a small 2-inch penis, and I pretended that I was a capper, and I put out pics, and I lost, and I got famous for losing. I got famous for losing. And now I put out these pics, and everyone watches me. Fucking, if you follow him, unfollow him right now, and shame him. Shame him.
The chosen one.
Yeah. Fucking, we're in Baltimore impersonations.
It's a good time. You guys are a good time.
I just lost my bet, so yeah, why not?
Which bet did you lose? I feel like we just cashed.
You had the Broncos. I had the Broncos plus 10.
Oh, jeez. We cashed that teaser. Kansas City -4 and the under 57.5. Here we go, though. Phillies. This is the big bet. The big bet and the big popper here.
And look at that.
Nice, got him out. One out. Popped up.
What inning is it?
Top 9. This is it. First
Top
and third,
9.
no outs. Now there's one out.
Oh, things are getting interesting with the long-haired fucking rocker from the Brewers, I think. And the two. Oh, it is pop up to the shortstop. One away.
Let's go. Give it to us in the 1950s callback.
Can't win in the bank is what the Philly fans say. You can't win in the bank.
Slide out, 2 outs.
Let's go.
There it is.
Let's go.
Yeah, they
Let's
put
fucking
Stram
go,
in.
Philadelphia. I'll tell you what.
Chick is wild.
Give me a boost. I hate
Press
these
him
baby
in.
blues, but I'll take it.
First pitch,
Easy
swinging.
get on.
Here's the 0-0. This is a
For
pop
Acuna to get up.
Fucking Sharks score a goal. Oh my goodness.
And then held the runner off. First and third, 2 outs now.
Zadina.
Season on the line. Philly fans are drunk as shit.
Right when I turn it on, too.
They got Stram for a reason. 2-5 with the old school jerseys with the
Oh,
powder
shit.
blue. Vaughn Grissom, 280, 9 RBIs in the regular season, no touchdown.
Ugh.
Don't die.
Someone rolled a shit joint. It must have been me. No one else is here rolling joints. It must have been me.
Powder blue. 3-1 to Phillies. That'd be so sweet. I don't know. I kind of want. I'm an agent of chaos, but I would love like Atlanta to hit a home run just for fun.
Wow. Fuck
Why
you,
not?
Guns.
Why not? Make it. I want to see
Just
a
take
game
this-
5.
Take this Phillies money line. I think I got him at like plus 155.
Chipper Jones is up to bat. Wait, that ain't Chipper.
Chipper Jones.
Kind of looks like Chipper Jones.
Oh, he's white.
Wow, they called that a strike. It was on the back to the corner.
Or you sound. Who was the guy from the Cubs?
2 strikes, 2 outs.
Harry Carey. That's exactly who you sound like.
Strom has 2 strikes, 2 outs. Grissom on the back.
Will Ferrell does a great Harry Carey.
Yeah,
he does a great Harry.
Hey, let's play some baseball. Hey,
A cheetah.
who put the boobies in my face?
That's a great call, C-Mac. We'll have to get a clip of that.
That girl was naked.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's
Put
so
one
hard
in
to
here,
play there.
Let's go.
That Philly
Love it.
There it is.
fucking-
There we go. Did he strike him up? Did he strike him up? Yeah!
Ball game.
Red October.
Ball game. Acuna
October.
left on that.
Remember when everyone thought the
Phillies
Ooh,
D
that was
backs.
almost a goal.
Woo!
Imagine winning
Good
so
shit,
many-
Mikey M.
You busted your nut in the regular season. We got
No.
over 100 wins and nada.
Oh,
Nothing.
Bats go cold.
Next? The Diamondbacks? The fucking Diamondbacks are next? All right. Okay.
They're gonna get the Diamondbacks, but now they're gonna be big favorites. I don't know how big, but
Yeah.
they'll be favorites.
No,
That plus
C-Mac,
money
I
was a
agree
lot
with you.
better.
Well,
No,
the
they're
team
gonna be-
the team
they're gonna be
total is going to be
favorites.
the thing probably. That's going to be the bet.
Team totals are tough though because Arizona loves their under team totals, and are they going to cool the bats down? That's going to be a big series. You know, the Phillies certainly like to strike and score. And they hold their opponents down, but so does Arizona, right? Gallen, the whole squad finds a way to keep it under.
Yeah. Chiefs cover. Crazy. They were gonna give it up, and then it's gambling.
It wasn't that crazy. I think that they shouldn't.
No, I meant that they.
Broncos shouldn't even
Broncos
score.
back door, but then he cans like a 50, whatever. That's all I mean.
Yeah,
How
I got you.
close it can be to the number. You know.
That's nuts.
And,
Yep.
Russell Wilson done. That was the text I just got. I'm like, yes.
Of course.
Been
All
there
right,
for
boys.
years.
Well, we have handled this live stream like champions. It's been fun. We found football, college football, NFL, Major League Baseball. Let's shut it down. We're at the point of shutting it down. So we'll start. We'll go around the horn. Guns. I know you're looking down at your phone, but what do you got? Where can everybody find you?
We got a show tomorrow on the Sharky Waters Nation channel. We're gonna do the Knowledge for College Friday, 7 p.m. I'm gonna give a 6-pack of plays. Also, I have a 3-unit banger, which is lines with the Shark. Make sure you go check that out on Sharky's channel. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and of course Saturday mornings with Guns Picks, and of course the Pimp Slap is going to be joining me with C-Mac from Pub Sports, and we're going to have ourselves an electric time talking to the chat and being interactive with you boys. And just follow me on Guns Picks on Twitter. That's it.
That's excellent, man. I'm looking forward to Saturday. We found nothing but great luck with our Saturdays together. So I'm excited, but
swept, by the way, last Saturday, swept the board. I gave you 3 plays, 3-0.
Fuck you. I wasn't there. I had shit going on. Can't go 3-0 when I'm not there. Come on.
I'm on a run. You need to join me now.
All right, man. I appreciate everybody, man. But hey, I do want to thank our guy, Wine Time Sports. First time to the Thursday night live stream, but man, oh man, did he not make it fun? I love the addition. Talking college football. What a great comeback at the end. Not a lot of us had it, but this guy was ready to roll. He was all over Pub Sports today. He was early today with Jimmy the Bag. He blessed us with his time tonight. Wine Time Sports, man. What's up, brother? Where can everybody find you? What's going on? You got big things coming.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Mike M, for having me on here, man. It's a blessing to be here, man, to talk sports, talk everything with you guys, man. You guys find me at Wine Time Sports on X. Give me a follow there. Been on the Who Bangin' every Saturday morning with DJ and the Sauce, so Big Ragu. So that's been fun too. So catch me there on Saturday mornings. Trying to come in live streams with Dave. Sometimes I'll get on there on Saturdays with Dabby. So trying to get in there with you guys, man. And let's just keep cashing these tickets. Let's get it. Thanks for having me.
Let's go, brother. You're always welcome. The invitation is open-ended. Picks from Dave, my guy. We rock Fridays. You fucking crush Saturdays, 20-hour live streams. You're all over the place with Pub Sports Radio as well. What's up, my guy? Where can everybody find you? What do you want to fucking share with us here? I know you got a whole bunch of things coming up. Give it to us.
Yeah, there's a bunch of things, but more importantly, shout out to Mike and the show. I don't know if we've had a losing show since Mike's been on here, but what else do you expect? And shout out to the chat, Drink in Hand, Chasey Fox, Al Cervic, Austin Angler, G Martinez, all you guys, Nathan Cerna. That's what's we're here for you guys. Like, we're sharing our knowledge. We're here. We enjoy what we're doing. We have a good time. 3-0, 3 bets in the NFL, 3-0. We got kind of lucky, I guess, at the end to hit the Chiefs to cover. It's hard to take a side and a total and both hit, but we did. And Mahomes crushed his rushing prop, which we knew he would. But anyway, winning day to day on posted bets, and we're gonna keep rolling. So picks from Dave, YouTube, Twitter, do a Friday show, do a Saturday show, all over PSR, on Who Bangin' 2. Support my guys, and that's it. Shout out to you guys.
Yep. Dave, we appreciate you and everybody else here. Everybody in the chat, of course. We appreciate everybody stopping by tonight. I'm going to put them on the spot. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And it's my guy, C-Mac.
No, wait, you have to close the show, though. You are the host.
Get out.
No, but you're the host. That's what the host does.
Okay.
You host, you close. But I appreciate you, Mike. All the guys on the panel appreciate. I got to hit up Mel, my guy. I do like that under. The UCLA defense is very good. Oregon State defense has got to do some shootouts. There's some weather. If you get 54.5, I think you take that under. I do think. But hey, this is college football. We could get a wild shootout. Fuck all I say, but I do like that under UCLA, Oregon State. But everyone else, Drink in Hand, always my guy in the green. Nathan Cerna, G Martinez, Al, what's going on? Clark, good to see you. My guy P, Preston. Yeah, Jeff Slaughter used the Chiefs. He went with Thursday, 21-4. Shout out to the guy who runs it, Jeff Slaughter, 21-4-1 in his picks in the Cappers contest. Nasty Nate, North Ender, Marco, Director 97, all our guys, Armchair MMA, all our dudes, especially in the green, Kong's Clips, Take it away, Mikey. Hit it, the host. In this shit, baby. Let's go.
Oh man!
Fuck around.
I'll tell you what. We had a lot of fun tonight, and I appreciate everybody that jumped on here. Early guests, we had Babano, we had Pete Loshak dropping in here with his love as well. We had all kinds of guests. I appreciate everybody that showed up tonight. Thursday, I had a lot of fun tonight. We had a whole bunch of games. We had hockey, we smashed. We had college football, smashed. We had NFL, we smashed. We second half bet, we smashed. I appreciate everybody showing up tonight. And we roll on. And without everybody else, Pub Sports Radio, the guest, the chat, North Ender, Drinking Hand, Mel, Kelly, Lucchese, Fox. You know, everybody showed up tonight. And I get excited
Taylor
about
Swift, 2-1 against the spread and 3-0 straight up when she's in attendance. So maybe KC is on a run.
Shout out to Guns Picks. Shout out to C-Mac. Shout out from Picks from Dave. And shout out to my guy, Wine Time. I appreciate you coming on tonight, brother. Your inaugural Thursday debut, but you made a huge impact. Shout out to everybody that came out here tonight. I'll tell you what. I'm going to take him home. I'll give the old Jimmy spot. Let's shake. Los Bookmakers. Let's go.
We be pumping!